Hi guys, good afternoon, good evening, and good morning. why, why my screen is like that? Okay, here we go. So let's talk about Sam Shamoun. Okay, the continuation. What is the title of my video over there? Let me check. Let's talk about Sam Shamoun. I'm going to pick up the video that I have with David Wood. I know many people already interaction with that video, but I want to do also on my own, okay? Because I need something. Just today, I heard something about Sam Shamoun. he was like, he was in the interview, and it seems like Sam Shamoun have two character. On the other side, on the other side, but before anything else, I'll wait to share that to the people. I just want to wait if, uh, wait for the people will comment on the comment section. Okay, so I'm going to say here, hi, welcome. Hi. No, welcome. Welcome. Uh, Sam Shamoun is weird. it's not it's not bad, right? When I said weird. Yeah. Someone said that I am the one saying Sam Shamoun is weird. So I'm going to comment that there. Welcome. Sam Shamoun is weird. Anyway, so let me go to my what's to get the video of David Wood, because I already finished with Sam Shamoun's video, right? So where is that? Okay, here. Anyway, someone commenting on my video under Sam Shamoun's, and he said, what is the question? He's asking me what is the question. Why he did not say where is what is the question of your statement like this, right? Because if he just said what is the question, I don't know what was the statement. I cannot remember. If you don't want me to have an idea, how can I know? The video, my live stream is like for 3 hours. So how can I remember everything that I said? So if you're going to comment, don't just you think that I can Janet, you fight the screen. you think that I'm you think that I am, you know, I know your thoughts. So anyway, where is Oh my gulay. Where is some... oh, here we go. Sam Shamoun. Open Sam Shamoun's video. And also, I don't like this site, the Bing one. Guys, if you have question about everything, put that in the comment section, okay? Copy the link. Copy link and go to the Chrome, not the Bing. I'm sorry, Bing, but I'm going to Chrome. I used to it. I used to it. By the way, can you hear me, guys? Let me check if I can hear myself. Can I hear myself? Let me check. Oh, this is my screen over there. Oh no. Oh yeah, I can hear myself. Oh yeah, I can hear myself. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Just a human being, right? We make mistakes. Or, what should I do now? Sam Shamoun's video. And also David Wood's video. Some people are panicking. That is Sam Shamoun said. I'm going to go to David Wood video. Oh, by the way, I found out that Apostate Prophet and David Wood have a channel together. AP and DW. Is this really them? Is this really them? Because I subscribe. Because when I saw a video that David Wood, and then when I found out the channel is not apologetics, it's not apologetics roadshow, but it is AP and DW. So what that mean? So they have YouTube channel together with AP and David Wood. Anyway, and also I watched David Wood's video. Where is that? The latest one. On the latest one. 2 days ago, I watched that. Refuted. Refuted. So anyway, we were going to David Wood's video. Okay, very recent. So let's share my screen. I'm going to Sam Shamoun, the last part of Sam Shamoun's video. And this is it, right? Can you see, guys? Let me check. Let me check again. Let me check again. I'm sharing my screen now, so I should see it. Okay, here we go. Let me have my phone so that I can... Never mind. Okay, I know that already. So, okay, this is Sam Shamoun. I know that I already finished this, right? Yeah. I finished this already.
How does the apostate prophet know when he says, "Oh, you're not going to beat me like you beat women"? I stopped going to Chicago for that reason.
Yeah, because you beat your ex-wife, and you are a liar, Sam Shamoun. You said that you didn't beat her, but you just said that you beat her. So you are a woman beater now. Beater. You are bitter and bitter and you are not better. Bitter, and better. Oh, gracious goodness. English! Sam Shamoun is have a two faces. Like sometimes he is okay, and sometimes and more of the time he is not okay. Most of the time he's not okay. He's mockingbird, and I already
I
did
don't go
this.
back because I cannot risk going to a state and she causes drama and then the police get involved. She instigated.
You don't want to go there because there's a police involved. You you assume that there's a police involved. That's why you didn't go there. Which one? Sorry guys, I'm going to skip that.
I'm not an ass kisser. That's what they can't stand. I'm not going to kiss their ass.
Oh my goodness! See, look at that. Oh, so yeah, I finished it. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. Yeah, I already finished this. I got this last time, and I just want to say something that David Sam Shamoun, he's referring to David Wood, or David Wood's team, right, or AP. That's why he said that. So yeah, of course you will not, but you don't. But you are Sam Shamoun. You think that David Wood will not, will go working with you. You don't know that David Wood's video. You can watch that. I think you didn't watch that because you are more on interview here, interview there. Okay, and then when you are when someone interview you, it seems like you are so nice, you are so kind. But when you are doing teaching the Bible, someone asking you a question, you are just naming people, and even not just doing Bible study. Even David Wood, you mock him and AP. You are not doing Bible study with them, and yet you call their names, and their reputation. You ruin their reputation. You are like a woman, Sam Shamoun, starting to expose anybody. Why you are doing that? Just leave them alone. Leave them alone. Buka malon. Leave them alone. And your ex-wife, leave her alone. That's what your wife wanted. Leave her alone. And yet you cannot move on. You keep on saying, you keep saying that he is, what's that? Apostasy, not apostasy, it is AP. Anyway, look at that. David Wood will not. Oh my goodness.
Some people think I'm lying. I'm not lying to you. I have not.
You are just lying. Review your video. This one, Sam Shamoun, this video. Rewind this. You said that you beat her. You do this, think. And then that's why your ex-wife is starting to have an evidence, right? And David Wood saw those evidence, and you said that you have email from David Wood like that. You are just justifying yourself, right? Sam Shamoun, you are just justifying yourself. And why you are like this? Like, when you go to the other channel, when someone interview you, you are so nice. Why you are doing that? You have two faces, right? Don't think, Sam Shamoun, that when you're doing teaching, during your live streaming, you are not teaching. Teaching means you are going to let them know how to read, or how to know the Bible, or how to, like you don't give food for them. Teach them how to get food for them. But what you are doing is not teaching. You are giving them knowledge from you instead of from God. You don't know how to teach the Bible. You're trying to brainwash people using the Bible. You're all your understanding, especially salvation, is wrong. You are contradicting the Bible. When what passes that in on John, like when Jesus, when the Bible said, this is the work of God, that you may believe. Your understanding is very different. My goodness, I watched most of your the salvation video. Oh my goodness, nothing. You're giving them poison. You think that they are saved, but they are not.
Lied to you guys.
You
Now, you
lied.
want to condemn me? It's your choice.
See, look at that. You said, I'm not lying, you guys. And the following statement you did is, if you want to condemn me, why you say that if you are not lying? So you are defensive, Sam Shamoun. You are very much defensive.
I deserve hell.
You deserve hell. That's from your mouth. But God don't want His creation, humanity especially, going to hell. And then you said that you are deserved to go to hell. No, for me, I will not say that, because I have faith of what God said to myself. Like, if you believe John 3:16, God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, whoever believes in Him shall not perish but have eternal life. Then why I need to say that I deserve to hell if Jesus already done that to me? Yeah, before that I don't know Jesus, then of course, because I did not believe, then I deserve to go to hell because I did not believe. So if you said, if you know, Sam Shamoun, that you are already saved, how in the world you are still saying that I deserve to hell? Jesus died for that already. It seems like you disrespect the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. You can you can say that I deserve to hell. You can say that if I know that there is God, but I don't believe Him, so I deserve to go to hell. Right? Why you are saying that I deserve? You are already saved.
But if you understand that even those who try the hardest to serve the Lord struggle with the flesh, and I married a Jezebel to my shame, but I can't regret it. Brother, you know why I can't regret it? The greatest thing.
Sam Shimon, that's only in your brain. That's only in your brain. You judge a person that God created. How in the world you as human being and have a bad character, naming people, accusing your ex-wife, and how about you? Your ex-wife is also God created being. God created her, and then you mock her, and all the people all over the world experience your mockery. You know, how about you, Sam Shuman? Why you cannot accept the fact that many people are talking about you, that your character is so bad, and you keep on doing it even though many people advise you already. I'm assume, because I don't know what's going on in your life or the people talking to you, but I believe that many people also asking you to not to do that, to minimize. For example, David Wood, he is the one. I watched before, long before, long ago, before a couple years, 4 years, 6 years already, because I know you, Sam Shamoun and David Wood, almost 16 years, not just I think not just 15 years. So look at that, David Wood asking you not to do that, not to not to say things about, not naming the people, not saying bad things to them, and yet you keep on doing and become worse. And I proved that David would saying that because of his video that later on we were going to watch that and interact also, because you know I don't agree David Wood when David Wood said that Sam Shamoun is a great, good teacher, Bible teacher. Of course not. Sam Shamoun, no. He is not. He don't even have uh method how to do Bible study. What Sam Shamoun did is giving you food, giving you knowledge. The teacher should be the Holy Spirit, and the teacher, the human being teacher, he should just teaching them how to understand the Bible, how to study the Bible, so that when the Bible student, when they read the Bible, they can use their mind, thoughts, how to how to understand the Bible. But you, Sam Shamoun, you're giving them poison. You're giving them poison.
They came out of my marriage as my daughters. I will never, ever regret. Never, ever.
Sam Shamoun, if you love your daughter, you just mention your daughter just to justify yourself. You don't, that your daughter came from the woman, not you. Your wife carrying 9 months. You just put something there in order to complete the formula. But the women are the one who carrying everything. Sacrifice. And when, during the labor, so men cannot understand that because you are not getting birth. And yet you said that all you said never ever regret marrying her. And then you said if you, Sam Shamoun, if you never ever regret marrying her, why you punch her? Because you failed your marriage. And why your ex-wife find another man? Why? And I assume maybe because you lack something. You mocking her. That's why he don't want you, because you hurt you verbally hurt her. I think that's the reason why. Because it is proven. That's what you are doing to us, to your audience. If you're able to do that to us, how much more your ex-wife during that time. So you are hypocrite. Sam Shamoun, you are hypocrite. What, guys? I don't have lights. I don't have lights.
Regret marrying her because I had these two angels. If the Lord,
Sam Shamoun, so you just don't regret because of your daughters. Whose womb? Whose womb? Is it women or woman? I think psychologically, I think you're just saying that just just to justify yourself. Who knows? We don't know. only we can know if if the wife, your ex-wife, I should say, doing a video also and exposing you. So, guys, do you know? Uh, do you know the YouTube of his wife, Sam Shamoun's wife? That would be interesting if she have YouTube channel or Facebook. I'm getting interested to, you know, to interact with her because I am a married person, and you know, I want to have an idea in different cases or different area, I should say, different area of life in marriage. You know, maybe she can help me, right? And we can know how some human goes before then, before this kind of abandonment.
Were to tell me, the Lord were to tell me, guys, if the
The Lord would be tell me, how do you know that the Lord, the word that or what's in your mind is it's from the Lord? Sam Shimon, you if you want to know what the Lord says, go to the Bible. See, this is the problem. If you don't understand the Bible, the application is wrong. So therefore, Sam Shimon, his application in his life is wrong. If the Lord would, how the Lord will how you will know that the Lord will tell you like that?
Lord were to tell me, I'll go back in time and you don't have to marry Michelle.
Sam Shimon, that would not happen. That would not happen. That's the human point. That's the human conversation. We already have the Bible. You can divorce your wife. As Moses permitted that. Why Moses permitted that? Because of the hard-headed heart, the hard-headed heart, head and heart, because the hard heart, the hard-headed heart, right? That's why it's, but it was not condoned to do it.
I would ask the Lord, but would you still give me my two daughters?
He says no. I answer. You ask the Lord. What did you say, Samshaman? Tell me. Yeah, the Lord would tell me, I'll go back in time.
And you don't have to marry Michelle. I would ask the Lord, but would you still give me my two daughters? He says,
Duh! Oh my goodness, common sense. If you will not marry, of course it will not. Because it's different women. It's some human, you're so stupid. Wait a minute, let me go back. But would you still give me my two daughters? Right? If I ask the Lord, let me go to the, what is that? The description. How I wish I have that. So that I can, how to do that? Notation, subtitle. Yeah, the I forgot to do this. How to do that? How can I have that? The words that he's saying, that the record or the lyrics, the verses of his words, you know. See, look at that. This is common sense. Of course, don't say that, oh, God will tell me no. My goodness. Of course it will not. I would ask the Lord, look at this. Let me go back. My goodness, I just noticed. Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. If the Lord were to what?
tell me, I'll go back in time.
If the Lord were to tell me, I'll go back in time. Oh, so maybe God, Sam Shamoun, if I want you to go back in time, but the thing is, it will not because it's already happened. That's only the assumption of the people. No one can go back in time. That's the stupid thing. What if? What if? That's a world view. That's a world view. No one can go back in time, so we cannot assume. So what you're going to tell to your audience or to tell me, Sam Shamoun, you are full of assumption. See, look at that.
time. And you don't have to marry Michelle.
If I'm going back, look at that. If God tell Sam Shamoun, if I let you go back in time, if and are you what that? Are you willing to? Goodness. Sorry guys, but let me go back.
I would ask the Lord, but would you still give me my 2 daughters? He says no.
Of course, will not. My goodness, guys, you understand? You understand? You understand my struggling with Sam Shamoun's statement now? Do you understand? Do you? Of course. Oh my goodness, my kittens is meowing. Let me. But would you still give me? See, I'll go back in time. Okay, in this part, I'll go back in time.
In time. And you don't
And you don't have. Look at that. You don't have Mary
have to marry Michelle.
to Michelle. You don't have to marry to Michelle. Will you give me my 2 daughters? Of course not. Of course God will say no. Oh my goodness. It's not from God, Sam Shamoun. It's common sense. Why I'm so struggling this time? It's common. My God, of course. God will not give you the 2 daughters because you will not marry Michelle. If God will tell you, if you go back in time and you will not marry to Michelle, can I still give my 2 daughters? Oh my, of course not. Don't say that if the Lord tell me no. Oh, that's so stupid. I'm sorry.
No. I would ask the Lord, but would you still give me my 2 daughters?
See,
He
look
says
at that. Of course no. He says no.
no. I swear to you as the Lord.
I swear you as the Lord. Oh my good. Oh my goodness. How I wish I can speak English very well. Sam Shamoun, you think that the people so stupid listening to you like that? And you swear the Lord that that God will not giving me these 2 daughters? Of course, because you will not marry Michelle. But the thing is, it will not happen to go back in time. It's already there. There is no going back in time. So what you are saying this time is nonsense. Sam Shamoun, nonsense. You are saying this time is nonsense. You ask the Lord if the Lord want to ask you if you go back in time, and then you ask the Lord if I'm not going and then God said that you will not marry to Michelle, and then you said that will you still give me my 2 daughters, and then you said that I swear God will and he said no. Of course he said no. Of course God will say no. Of course, because it will not happen. It will not happen if you will not marry Michelle. It one and foremost, there is no going back in time. Okay, that's a stupid man-made thoughts on this human viewpoints. You cannot go there. You cannot going back. That's a problem. One problem. Two problem is you will not marry. If you were not married to Michelle, of course you will not have that two kids, because that 2 kids is from Michelle. Oh my goodness, that's so stupid.
Lord lives, I'll say no. I will marry this woman over and over again to have these 2 daughters because I can't imagine life without them.
Sam Shamoun, what you are saying this time is so you just making the people just turning around, like you are stealing the brain of the listeners. What you are saying is nonsense. It's already given. So there's no going back in time. So you should not say that. All what you're going to say is, the present time. You already have Michelle, but divorcing you. You already have two daughters, and that's the case this time.
The only things I love on earth more than me is my daughters. And
Sam Shamoun, if you love your daughters, appreciate the woman that God used for you to have these daughters. If it seems like Jesus giving you salvation, right? Giving you salvation, giving you salvation, and you didn't appreciate Jesus' grace. Yeah, because the grace, because the work of Jesus' death, burial, and resurrection, you keep on saying that you need to persevere, you need to work, to work, to work. The same thing as the same thing analogy. You don't respect Jesus' work because you want to work in order for you to be saved. Because you said continuing belief, continuing. Goodness.
the one I love more than them is Jesus, as well as the Holy Mother. I love the Holy Mother more than my daughters.
See, look at that. Holy Mother. Your Holy Mother? Who is your Holy Mother? Who is your Holy Mother? What Jesus said to Mary? Woman. He never say mother. Because Jesus no one mother. What? No. It seems like Muhammad no father. I am no father. So meaning he don't have son. So Jesus no mother. God uses womb of Mary, but the concept, oh my goodness, the concept of Jesus born with the Virgin Mary and us is different, because Jesus enter into mother's womb in order for Jesus, the spirit of Jesus is the Son. In order the Son have flesh. Because if Jesus will not do that, he will keep invisible. Like the Old Testament. He appears appears like an angel, like Exodus 3, right? And the angel of the Lord appeared to Moses, and yet this is God. That is God. And I concluded that is Jesus. See? If you're going to if Jesus will not born as to have a flesh, he keep on doing like what Exodus or the other events that Jesus have done, his pre-incarnation.
I'm not, and I've always tried to be honest. So sorry, now it came out. I said I wasn't, but it came out. What do you want me to do? I apologize.
It came out of what? It came out that God will telling you to go back in time, and you ask, and God would ask you, Sam Shamoun, are you going to if I don't want you to marry to Michelle, and then you ask, I can still have the baby? Of course not, right? And then maybe later on you realize, oh yeah, that's so stupid thinking. So you just said, I keep on marrying this woman again and again and again and again. So if you are like that, then why you failed your marriage? Why you failed your marriage, Sam? Why? So guys, I'm finished with Sam Shamoun, right? So I'm going to this. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I able to play when they are play this video. This one, Sam Shamoun's live, because they play AP and David Wood played the horrible mouth words, mouth words. Sam Shamoun's words came out from his mouth that's so dirty. Oh my goodness. Repeated. And when I heard, when I heard that, I said, "Oh my goodness, Lord, please, please stop." Like that, because oh my goodness, our mind should be input like God's word, and anything that from God, so that our action will it reflects in our action. I have a struggle with that. Sometimes sometimes we are feeling irritated like that. Sometimes that we just find something and then we cannot find it, and then we become irritated, like that. So I felt that I should like pray, and then, Lord, please let me find my things, like that. But most of us like become irritated. You cannot find this thing and then become irritated, and then suddenly, all of the sudden your kids coming to you, and then, daddy, hey, go away. Go away, like that, right? So it's not good. My goodness, it's really not good. I heard my mic like did I have sound still, or wait a minute. Let me check. Where is me? Where? Why I cannot see my Janet? I cannot see my Janet. Let me hear myself. Okay. I can hear myself. I can hear myself. So now we were going to David Wood. Look at this. This one, David Wood talking, and then, he said here that about Sam Shamoun. He's talking about Sam Shamoun. I don't want to play because it's my goodness, guys, 6 hours, okay? So I skip almost 2 hours, but I'm going to have a observation here, or summary of what they are talking, and then before they play Sam Shamoun, they talk about what happened, and how the scandal how the scandal of Sam Shamoun appear. You know about that, right? That the anyway, what's that there? What's that? What's that? Watch the video.
This is not old. You can tell this is very recent, within the last week.
Yeah, and I like this part. Oh my goodness. So I like this part. Because here, David Wood don't want to fight Sam Shamoun, but at the end, David Wood said that I think she's trying to fight Sam Shamoun, but he abandoned it. David Wood said that he abandoned Sam Shamoun. Let's start 142.
Me. Okay, this is a different story. You have no business attacking anyone.
Yeah, right.
Sam. You have no business attacking anyone. So I'm going to go ahead and give the back.
But Sam Shamoun is attacking people. Goodness.
Brown eye. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and start out
wait
with
a minute. Let me do speedy. Oops. What I just did? Oh no. Oh, the comment section. No, I don't like to read comment section. But wait a minute, guys. Let me speedy. I have something to say about David Wood said that I don't agree. 175. That's too fast. Okay.
video clip, because we're going to talk here in a few minutes about Sam is saying that because he criticized me, that's why I abandoned him. No, it was kind of an issue when Sam decided to go off on his own. Right. So we've always known Sam had issues, but we actually thought, hey, if we work with him and we kind of, he's associated with friends, he can kind of keep that under control. And he did for the most part. For the most part, you watch, Jesus or Muhammad, he's able to control this stuff. If you look at him when he goes on someone else's channel, he's able to control stuff. When he's by himself, he chooses not.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He able to control. So why he cannot control? Why Sam Shamoun doing live streaming teaching? Why he cannot control? Yeah, why he cannot control that? But today, some or earlier, what's your time there? My husband telling me that he's listening to a YouTube channel that has Sam Shamoun interviewed. I forgot the channel, the name of the channel. I forgot, but Sam Shamoun is so nice, so professional. But why he is mocking AP and David Wood and what's that? Everybody that alongside with David Wood, he mocked. I think Sam Shamoun is have jealousy, 210% jealous. Because he don't want to go away from David, and yet he mocked David. And I remember Sam Shamoun when David would express his knowledge about Islam, about Muslim, about Christianity, and it's different from Sam Shamoun. Sam Shamoun get mad. I remember that have a video like that. He corrected David that and then when he listened David's Wood video, he and then he just freaking out. See, look at that. Sam Shamoun think that he is God. He is the only one truth. Sam Shamoun.
He just lets everything hang out there, and the horrible abuse comes out left and right. But let's go ahead and check out kind of an overview. We'll be going into more clips and so on. But here's the general idea, because lots of people don't watch his live streams and they have no idea how he talks to people. This is how he talks to anyone he disagrees with. Doesn't matter if you're a Christian, doesn't matter if you're Muslim, doesn't matter if you're an atheist. This is how he talks to you if he disagrees with
every time people disagree with some, like this one.
you. Let's go ahead and check out some stuff.
So whoever complained, let me say, you're a pig, you're an animal, you're a beast, you're a dirty dog, and you're good for nothing to be destroyed and sent to hell. Wallahi, Khalid Habib,
Wait.
my goal is...
Are we playing the whole thing now? 6 minutes?
Yep.
Okay, let's do it. Good. Everybody watch.
He's rudely interrupting. Right.
So whoever complained, let me say, you're a pig, you're an animal, you're a beast, you're a dirty dog, and you're good for nothing to be destroyed and sent to hell.
Look at that. He is the one who will send you to hell, and yet Sam Shamoun is the one who's mocking birds. Sam Shamoun is the one doing that, and then he is the one will saying, telling us or the audience to send to hell. Why Sam Shamoun knows? Why Sam Shamoun knows how to go to hell? So maybe Sam Shamoun is already there. Because he knows how to go to hell. No one can tell anybody you going to hell because your attitude is like that. No. If people like that, for example Sam Shamoun, I'm going to say that he will be disciplined by God. He will be like his words, or he may receive consequences, but rather telling the people that you are you are this one, you are this one, you are this one, and you're going to send to hell. How did Sam knows the rules of Satan? Of course, the person knows the rules of Satan, of course, of Satan. The rules knows of God, of course, knows the rules of God, and then responds like what the character of God. Is Sam Shamoun the character of God? Which one? Character of God, character of Satan. What is the character of Satan? What are those character of Satan? What are those character of God? So is Sam Shamoun doing that? So who is going to hell then? And yet he's telling the people that you're going to hell because you are like this, like that, like that. he looks like Satan here. Sorry.
Wallahi, Khalid Habib, my goal is to get your mother and piss on her and get the Shia to rape that whore, and then also sodomize
What?
you filthy dog. So what's your background, Augustine, besides your mother being a...
Those first two clips were a little were from a few years ago. I brought those up specifically because they were stuff I was thinking about back then.
Eh, that is more David Wood there. Yeah, that's, and there's a lot of that. I hope that you copy. Maybe if David Wood can have all of those video of Sam Shamoun and play that, maybe from 2013 or 2014, let's say 2014, because I experienced you know, that kind of abuse from Sam Shamoun 2014. So maybe I'm going to, you know, maybe if David Wood recorded all the video like that, maybe like thousands like thousands of you know, CDs or you know, record. Or it takes like 1 month to play the video that all are the mocking Sam Shamoun. maybe it's just, it will take like 1 month. Yeah, maybe.
And the other clips are recent live streams, lots of them talking about us and so on. So just wanted to
You know, so in that clip, he says that he wants to watch
piss on someone's mother
piss on someone's
and
mother
help
make,
help Shias, and sodomize,
rape and sodomize.
Yeah, and GP Uncut also experienced that. Everyone experienced some Shamoun's saying like that. You know, when I heard that, because Sam Shamoun have a guest, and guest is JP Uncut, and then when JP Uncut come into Sam Shamoun's live, and there is a question, a JP Uncut question to Sam Shamoun, and Sam Shamoun just mocking here. You are about mother, you know, about mother. Sam Shamoun mentioned JP Uncut's mother, like saying a whore, like that kind of thing. Then I said, when I heard that, I just end up praying. Oh my Lord, please stop, Sam Shamoun, stop, please, Lord, let him stop. And JP Uncut did not stop asking a question, and then the anger of Sam Shamoun staring up, and it become like he kick out JP Uncut, because JP Uncut would not listen to him, because Sam Shamoun did not answer JP Uncut's question. And oh my goodness.
check it out again. I think because here's the thing. I found this clip. There was a particular clip where I was like, I can't act like I'm cool with this guy anymore. Like I can't condemn Mohammed Hijab for talking about people's wives and then be fine with this, which is way worse. Way worse. What he's saying here, way worse than anything I've heard from Mohammed Hijab.
What's the context, David? What's the context?
Oh yeah, no. So I guarantee someone was saying something super nasty to him, insulting him or his family or something like that.
Yeah, many people know.
This was years ago, but now he's worse. Now like the slightest disagreement he flips out. But it was like how can I be associated with this? How can I be the guy who does live streams with him ever again?
We have called out Ali Dawa and Mohammed Hijab for saying some really messed up things. I have never heard any of them say something as horrible, as absolutely horrible and messed up as what I just heard from Sam Shamoun.
Yep. So again, guys, I don't recall what the context was. So let's just take for granted someone said something really horrible and messed up to him, and then he responds with this.
He always do that.
And sent to hell. Wallahi, Khalid Habib, my goal is to get your mother and piss on her and get the Shia to rape that whore, and then also sodomize you, you filthy dog. So
again, I found the clip. I don't remember if it was that exact one, because he repeats the same things over and over again. He'll say all these things in various contexts and so on. So I remember if it was that exact one or if it was another one, but it was something like that. It was just like, I was seriously thinking, like, how is he still on YouTube? Like he's talking about like wanting to piss on someone's mom and help Shia's rape her and stuff. It's like, what? How?
So
anyway,
nasty.
but let's check it out. Let's go ahead through.
what's your background, Augustine, besides your mother being a dirty whore? Shut your pie hole before I get your mother to mount your uncle again. Stupid little bastard. He's manifesting like his mother when the Shia mount her. Yeah, I think Radvan is confusing
Why
his father.
Sam Shamoun cannot think about himself? Why he think that he is pure, and yet the words that came out from his mouth is so nasty?
Beat the snot out of his mother after his father used to mount him.
Did you catch that? That's him talking about APs.
So here, Sam Shamoun is talking about me, right? He's talking about me. This is just very recent. This is not old. You can tell this is very recent, within the last week
There.
in response to me calling him out for his horrible behavior and for saying that we know that he's a wife beater. In response to that, did you hear what Sam just said? For those who don't catch it, what Sam just said is that
Oh, see, look at that. Sam doing video for. Oh my goodness. She got jealous. Sam Shamoun is getting jealous.
my father apparently would beat my mother and would then rape me. That is what Sam just described here. So my father would beat my mother. He's talking about me here, this me, would beat my mother and then sexually molest and rape me. That's what Sam is saying here. Now, how in the world does anybody consider this normal or acceptable?
Yeah,
Well,
right.
you,
So that's so nasty.
the official reason is you went off to Israel and chose Israel over your wife and kids, and so anything he says against you is acceptable. That's the official reason that he would give. The actual reason is, in his mind, I left him and chose you to do live streams with, and so
See?
and then
Look at that. Look at that. Instead of Sam, then David would choose AP. So that's why Sam Shamoun getting jealous and become hysterical and mocking AP and David Wood. I think Sam Shamoun just get jealous. But Sam Shamoun so prideful, that's why he turns into a narcissist.
finally made it clear that I'm never, ever doing anything with him again, no matter how cool the opportunity seems to him. I don't want to be associated with him. He finally find that out, and it's war. So guys, keep in mind, it's not just, hey, AP did this. It's, you see, AP, he got banged.
See, look at that. Earlier video, Sam Shamoun said, Sam Shamoun's video, she said that David Wood will not stop working with me. That's Sam Shamoun said. And look at now. See, proven. This is proven that David Wood don't no more work with Sam Shamoun.
He's dead.
Now look at this. You could talk about he could talk about me doing wrong things, right? That's one issue. What he does is, on top of it, he goes and fantasizes about a world where my father beats my mother and then rapes me.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That's what he does. What kind of a sick bastard is this man?
It's pretty weird.
In environments that he's
I
very
think-
much familiar.
Sam Shamoun is not a good teacher. Not just think Sam Shamoun should not be a teacher. But since this is YouTube, live streaming, so we cannot do with that. But please, to the people who watch Sam Shamoun, why you are happy or defending Sam Shamoun if Sam Shamoun is like that? There is no good from Sam Shamoun. Go to David Wood and AP. They are they will give you knowledge about Muslims more clear without mockingbird. Without mockingbird.
With, he would probably lose his life for saying this kind of stuff. He would get killed for saying this kind of stuff. And I feel bad for his children.
I really feel sorry with AP because AP didn't do anything. He just got jealous. Sam Shamoun just got jealous of AP. AP did not do anything bad to Sam Shamoun, and yet this is Sam Shamoun doing to him, and of course David Wood.
I wonder what he has going through his mind doing to them. I don't know.
Thinks he's smart. Let me tell you
Wait, this is about me.
what
This
it
is about me.
asked
Here we go.
after his father used to mount him. David Wood thinks he's smart. Let me tell you what it asked.
David Wood, he thinks he's smart, and you think Sam Shamoun that you are smart? You think Sam Shamoun that you are smart? You are not smart. You don't know anything of the Bible. You don't know. That's why I am contradicting what David Wood saying that you are a good Bible teacher. No. No. Not even 1%. Not even 1%. All you did, Sam Shamoun, is just telling them the story. But you don't even know the story. You don't even know the Bible. You're just telling them the. Oh my goodness! Wait, guys, I saw something. I'm afraid. Okay. I thought my husband, because my husband don't want me to hear something like this, and But anyway, me is me. My husband is my husband, but I'm respecting him. That's why I went here in Janet, not Daliman Seminary, because of the wording of Sam Shamoun.
Dastardly Satan, this
He said dastardly.
spiritual bastard is. You stupid, dumb little bastard. No disrespect to bastards. Maybe AP, that
See, look at that. He's telling that to David Wood.
Talking about someone else here.
fag will come and lay hands on you.
Oh, he
The
just called
stupid
you-
fat cow.
he called you a Turkish fag.
Stupid, dumb little bastard. No disrespect to bastards. Maybe AP, that effeminate Turkish fag will come and lay hands on you. The stupid fat cow. No, it was by your mother being a Shia prostitute in Iran. Shut that up, you stupid bastard. You stupid dumbass. Let me tell you why, David, you're a stupid fat bastard.
Look, oh my goodness. See, look at that. Guys. But David Wood, I know that starting like stirring up the blood pressure. That's my observation. But I just admire David Wood because even so, he still, it will not came out into like Sam Shamoun's mouth. David Wood is a smart person, a high level, even though yeah, he said that he is psychopath, but is there a psychopath that like that? Psychopath? I think Sam Shamoun is a psychopath. Yeah, I think Sam Shamoun is a psychopath and David Wood is not. Only David Wood don't have the feeling that emotional. You don't need to be emotional. You need to have compassion, but emotional like Sam Shamoun this time. I think Sam Shamoun is a psychopath.
Too much of a narcissistic, sociopathic scum.
See, narcissist. David Wood will admit. Oh, guys, you know David Wood, right? How the way he interact people, even though he makes fun with the Muslims, but David Wood just responds based on what the Muslims also doing, right? But if David would talk to the Christians, he is not like that. He is so kind. He is so compassionate. The compassion that David towards you is so amazing. I watch most of videos David Wood on Acts 17. Sam Shamoun is just so crazy.
Tool of Satan. To humble yourself and seek reconciliation. No, you stupid.
You see that? I refuse to reconcile with him. This is how he talks to people. I don't want to be associated with it. And since I refuse to reconcile, that's proof that I'm a narcissist. Guys, everyone, just here's how Sam. He's the center of the universe. Everyone needs to be revolving around him. If you refuse to revolve around him and you say, I'm not revolving around this guy, and you go off, it's because you're a narcissist that you refuse to know your place in the universe. You're the one who's evil. Gotta love this guy.
Bastards. You fake bastards, sons of Satan that think you're Christian and pious, that condemn me. So come on up, you little prostitute. You whore of Satan. You're a slut of Satan. You dumb, stupid, satanic bastard. You scum. Okay, you son of a
See,
whore. You son of a...
look at that. Sam Shamoun was so angry. But look at David Wood. He understand, but of course, people will know, right? People will know who is the good and the bad.
whore. But the dumb demonic bastard manifests. Now get the ladder. That Jake, that fat cow bastard, and his cow boyfriend, Orthodox lesbian, what the fudge is going on? Is she
Oh
are
my
mounting your whore mother because you're a whore like
It's
your
so
mother,
funny.
and they fudge you and her.
So
You
funny.
filth.
After saying all of these things, he actually censors the F word. It's like,
Yep,
really,
fudge.
really, bro, really.
Like a Christmas Story. You never saw that before your time. It's a movie called The Christmas Story, where he's narrating the story
I
of him as a little
should not
kid.
post
And he goes,
this
and
on
you see the kid go, "Oh,
Facebook.
fudge!"
So
But then the
wait,
narrator
guys.
goes, "But that's not what I really said." I
Wait,
said the
guys, because maybe on Facebook I will be. Wait a minute. Oh no, I'm. I don't. How to get that from Facebook? I don't want that to my Facebook because Facebook will. Oh, I have comments. I'm sorry. What's that? Not all God's people are religious. Not all are perfect, but all are from the Creator, and He came to share His spiritual teaching. Who's He? And He came to come His spiritual teaching in His will. No man does not know completely. No one does not know completely everything. Metatron, do you believe that the Bible is God's word? So we can know. We may not know everything, but somehow we can know because because of Jesus. Jesus is the message from God the Father in heaven. He brought the message from God here to us, to those who believe. will not perish but have eternal life. We have Jesus. Jesus is the complete of everything that we can know. If we know Jesus, that's why we need to know Jesus in order to know many things about Jesus. We may not know completely, but we can know. Paradise Prince. Who cares if David with an AP are away from Sam? Sam is enough to... Look, guys. What the... Really? Oh my goodness. You are bad people because Sam Shamoun is bad. Alright. So that would be hiding sin. You woman, what is not other than Muslim? Why do you abandon your wife? Well, I don't understand. That would be hiding sin. You woman, AP is not other than Muslim. Why do you abandon? AP did not abandon his wife. The thing is, they are tried to come together, but AP said that it will not work. So we don't know the inside story between AP and his wife. He did not abandon. You think that he abandoned? They are doing okay. They are talking to each other. AP continue to provide her needs he wanted to, and AP wanted to do that. AP will provide her needs, but there is something that it will not, come along. We gonna find out. Okay, hi, we gonna find out. Thank you so much for being here. You said Sam won't bend the knee to the Israel lobby like them too. That's why he's being demonized. Oh, I don't like that word. Are you really? Oh, you like me? You said you like me. You like me. You like me. You said I like you. I like you. I like you. Is that the? We're gonna find out that you like me. Okay. My goodness, people. We gonna find out. Guys, look at his comments. I cannot pull that out on the screen. But wait a minute. Let's how to get out from my Facebook? Here. I don't I will remove this on my Facebook because it will on a post was created on Facebook for delete on my Facebook on or remove because I don't want. Oh no, save changes. Oh really? I can do that. Thank you so much for the wisdom, Lord. I thought that I can. Anyway, so okay, let's continue. People, if they still love Sam Shamoun, I don't know. Sam Shamoun is biased to himself. Sometimes good, if someone interviewed, he can control. But if he is alone doing live streaming, mahacking every people in the world who's listening to him.
Real McCoy. That's Sam.
You bastard or prostitute that you are. Your uncle's mounting you right now, you filthy lowlife. Stupid bastard, huh? What are you going to do now, you satanic bastard?
So, see, that's why Sam Shamoun's wife abandoned Sam Shamoun is because of his attitude, character. How in the world you you have that kind of person besides you, you will be contaminated. If his wife did not abandon him or did not divorce, my goodness, that's why they are always fighting. You know the video of Sam Shamoun yesterday that we watched. He just jumped up to the car, and his wife is yelling like what Sam Shamoun said. But the problem is, where it start. I mean, what is the beginning of the argument of the or war? Right? What is the beginning? The woman will not do that. Like, you know, if there is not something she heard from the other, I I remember my husband. I always said, if I'm going, we are in the debate, not debate like war, okay? But if I say or to defend myself, like not being defensive, okay? The situation, I just want him to remember where it start. And then when he realized, then I said, "You are the cause. You are the cause of our, debate." So, but anyway, so women, as far as I know, women will not do anything unless they heard something. Really, I can prove that to myself. Duh, I am a woman.
David, look, you got to follow my script. Yeah, you stupid bastard. No, you're a whore like your mother. You're a whore like your mother. Go find who your father is, because it took 20 Shia to birth you. The Bible calls out whores and your mothers for being whores. You're a whore, brother. You're a whore.
Pause.
You're a bastard.
Pause.
You're a cow.
Pause. Can everybody see that this is where it gets really problematic? Like up until now, all of this was just absolutely.
Wait a minute, guys. Why David would bid you allow this kind of words? So, am I safe here? Like my this video, because there's a lot of bad words here. So I hope that it's still okay.
Absolutely horrible and unacceptable behavior. Now here you have an example of where this gets really problematic. He uses the Bible. He appeals to the Bible to justify his behavior, to support his behavior, to support calling people whores. He directly uses the Bible. He appeals to it, and it's going to get worse. He's going to do that further in even more disgusting ways.
Yeah.
He uses the Bible directly to justify calling people whores and children of whores and so on.
And we will see in a different clip. I don't think I included it here because someone sent me a collection of clips, and then I chopped down one like 6-minute supercut of that. But I have the others, and there's one where he starts just quote everything he's calling it. He'll like quote the Bible to justify calling that. He has all the references. Right? You're right. This is someone who uses the Bible as a weapon and as a justification for him behaving terribly. And so he'll say, look, it says right here, whore of Babylon, so I could call your mother a whore. I call your mother a whore and say your mother the whore who does muta with shields and stuff because it says whore.
Yeah, because Sam Shamoun don't know the Bible. He uses the Bible as what AP said, a weapon to the, but the Bible is not, teaching us to do that. That's his understanding. That's why God warns us that the angel of light pretending he is the angel of light. Satan is pretending the angel of light, twisting God's word. See, this is the outcome of Sam Shamoun. He twists the his understanding of the Bible is twisted from what the really meaning is in the Bible. God will not teach us doing that. God teaches us love because God is love. Is Sam Shamoun's character love? Of course not. So Sam Shamoun misunderstood Bible, God's word. He uses that, he uses the Bible like twisting, like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Muslims. So that's what Muhammad Hijab does. He says we can call the enemies of Islam, we can insult them and use the private parts because there's precedent to that. The Prophet also did here and so and so and so. This is what Muslims do. Sam Shamoun is like a Muslim.
He is absolutely. And also notice it's the same mentality as the Muslims, like, we'll do whatever we want and we'll condemn you and you better not expose us or else. If you do, I'll destroy you. That's what he says to everyone, right?
Yeah.
He'll do all the most messed up stuff. And if you even hey dude, this is actually bad what you're doing right now. Shut up, I'll destroy you, blah, 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 blah. Same, it's the same. This guy would be like perfect in da'wah. I mean, think he'd be the greatest Dawagandist of all time. It wouldn't matter what this guy became. He could become a Mormon. He would be the ultimate defender of Mormonism. He could join any sect of Christianity or any cult, and he would be the ultimate defender of that position, except for his personal problems and so on. If he became a Muslim, he would be the ultimate Dawagandist ever. The only difference is there, his behavior would be completely acceptable.
If he ever becomes a Muslim, I'm pretty sure that he's going to become a Shia Muslim.
Oh, yeah.
Just for,
for the muta that he's so obsessed with, he brings it up every 5 seconds.
just with it, man. He's going to become a Shia Muslim. Just to do muta.
So this is the good thing of David Wood, right? His analyzation about everything, about Sam Shamoun, twisting things.
I'd spit on you, but my spit is better than you. Because Mango, they're all whores, sons of whores. Because your whore mother likes bald heads to rub her bald ass, because you're a whore like your mother. And you like your bald uncle because he mounts you, because you're a whore like your mother. So your mother doesn't complain
Why
about
Sam
bald.
Shamoun is so pissed off? Why Sam Shamoun so pissed off of David Wood? More on bad words. He just get jealous. You know what? Maybe Sam Shamoun have high blood, high pressure, high pressure. My goodness. Sam Shamoun, you are just a human being. If you have if your attitude is like that, if you have a high blood pressure, my goodness, maybe some maybe you just collapse there, and no one knows. If you are a hyper, my goodness.
Bald ass is rubbing her bald face, and bald head's rubbing her bald ass. You prostitute. Bring your mother out of the darkness of being a whore like your grandmother, and stop letting your uncle molest you and mount you because you're a whore. Are you his whore?
Is this Christian apologetics?
This
Is this Christian apologetics?
This is powerful
Is this what
apologetics.
Christian apologetics is supposed to look like? Is this Christian apologetics? Seriously, man. He justifies this with the Bible. Does he think like I don't know? Does he imagine like Jesus in his presence be like, oh yeah, continue, wonderful, this is perfect.
Yeah, think about it. That's how he justifies it to his fans, right? Again, Sam, this guy disagreed with you for 1 second. Ask the question, why are you calling his mother a whore and saying that his mom was what? Look, it says right here, whore of Babylon, you see this, and so I'm allowed to do that. So he takes the fact that the word is used in some context in the Bible as justification for him using it to attack people's mothers for the crime of disagreeing with him. Guys, almost all this guy's problems are like abandonment issues. If you leave him because of his behavior, he's obsessed with you for the rest of his life. If you disagree with him, that's abandonment, right? That's a kind of you're rejecting me, and he has to declare war on you and so on. And only when you completely revolve around him, then you're okay with him.
And pay attention how he doesn't just use it as an insult against people's mothers. Here he just he goes much further, and he says, look, the Bible calls people whores for a certain thing in a context, in a meaning. Therefore, I can now call somebody who disagreed with me and their mother a whore and describe very explicit, very sexual, acts and body parts, just because the Bible says that some people are whores or prostitutes.
My goodness.
Is this?
That's not a Christian's behavior. So it's a shame if people, if they said that Sam Shamoun a Christian and doing that, it's a shame for the Christianity. Sam Shamoun damaged the dignity of a Christianity. Sam Shamoun, why don't you realize you said that you are a Christian and your behavior is like that? You damage the dignity of Christianity. You disrespect Christ. You disrespect God's children. Because you disrespect Christ. My goodness, Sam Shamoun, is that a good model? Is that a good model, Sam Shamoun, that you ruin the Christianity? I really pray now. I am praying, I will pray that Sam Shamoun's YouTube channel, will be that kind of live streaming, because there is many live streaming that but that bad, but only Sam Shamoun's doing that, and also Muslims and Sam Shamoun's the same character, like what my comments earlier. Arkizay 1TOOO. Why your name is like that? I don't know what this means. What this means, guys? Hello to you. What can you say about Sam Shamoun? My goodness. Are you Sam Shamoun yan? Are you the following of Pretender of Lights? You know, Sam Shamoun ruined the dignity of Christianity, the good, you know, the the good character of Christianity. Sam Shamoun ruining it because people knows that he is Christian and yet his behavior is like that. So damaging.
It's biblical.
It's powerful.
Is a whore. Because I think lesbiano mounts your mother and sleeps with her. The same Muslims that fudge your mother? I didn't know that. Can you go to that faggot and tell him come on my stream? Hey, faggot. I know he mounts you and your mother. Here's the link. Orthodox faggot. Come on, faggot. Come on, fag boy.
Oh,
Only
my
Orthodox lesbiano.
goodness.
Your mother's gay lover.
So what is in there? Even us, whom he also called not from among Jews only, but also from among Gentiles, as he says also in Hosea, I will call those who were not my people, and her who was not beloved, beloved. And it shall be that in the place where it was said to them, you are not my goodness! Sam Shamoun applying that. God telling that to Israel because of their hard-headed. Oh my gulay. And then said, they shall be called sons of the living God. So if you are doing that, oh my goodness. Gracious Sam, what are you doing?
Did they invite your mother too? Because I heard she's a whore, and they like to mount her and defile her because you're a
I have to
bastard,
say,
you little feminine faggot, you little whore.
I have to say something. I've had very limited interactions with the Orthodox Muslim. From my experiences, the Orthodox Muslim seems to be a more decent person than Sam Shamoun here, and I rarely say that about Muslims.
They all are. The
Wow,
possible
they have Orthodox Muslims.
exception of like Daniel Hakikachu because of like the obsession with child marriage. That as far as I
No,
know, Sam.
Daniel Kikuchu is definitely worse than Sam Shamoun. That goes too far. But I would say that these regular apologists or regular Dawa guys are probably more decent people than whatever this thing is.
You son of Satan, you spiritual whore. Shut up, you stinking bastards. You're a drunken bastard. Can stop being a whore like your mother, dude. Your mother's already repented for being a whore. Why you continue being a whore, you stupid bastard? I said that you are a whore and your mother's a whore. Hey, we got a whore, a Shia whore, whose mother's a Shia prostitute.
Goodness.
Don't hide
Sam
like your
Shamoun.
whore mother. Bring
Stop.
Orthodox lesbian, your
Stop.
faggot lover,
Stop.
and fairy queen,
Stop.
faggot stone kisser. Join me,
Stop.
because you guys are faggots. You're not men.
Stop.
Keep barking like your Shia prostitute mothers when they get
Stop,
mounted to
Sam
Dubuta.
Shamoun.
Teaching is why your mother needs to repent of being a Shia
Oh
whore.
my
Because his
goodness.
mother.
Guys, if you are the one who watched the Sam Shamoun's interview, I think he is in channel. I want to have that I want to have that link. I'm going to ask my husband if he able to find that video, and I'm going to watch and listen of Sam Shamoun. My goodness, Sam Shamoun cannot control himself when he is alone, but he can control when someone will interview him. That's weird. That's bias. Bias to himself.
Mother is the bastard prostitute of the Zoot people. There are no greater whores mounted by the Zoot than him and his mother.
Sam,
No, he's like what a zoot.
we invented Zoot jokes. You don't get to steal that. You don't get to steal it. Especially you don't know, right? We use it to make fun of Muhammad. You use it to say that people's moms are anyway.
Yeah, because he laughs when he sees the Zoot stuffing his mother and him with their genitalia. Yeah, and they mounted your mother because they're their bastard seed, because they're two
Oh,
faggots.
gracious. I
No.
can't.
Let's go and check out a clip here.
Andrew's here. He wants to join in the fun. He wants
Oh,
to be brother with us.
Andrew, please no.
We're
Please
cool with
no.
Andrew. We're good with you,
Andrew,
Andrew. Oh, look at that. Andrew's got hair.
Your hair is good.
Oh, so these are Sam Shamounian's people. And Sam Shamoun seems like proud because people are there. Viva, viva, Sam Shamoun, viva. Viva.
I'm not in the mood to argue anymore, Andrew. I love
Hey, you know
Nice,
what?
nice to meet you, Andrew. I don't
His
think
hair
we're
doesn't
done.
even look good, man. He's talking about having hair and us not having hair.
I have hair too, but mine's from
Let's
Turkey.
go. Any more shots?
His hair doesn't even look good, man. Looks like he's got a wig on, man.
I have hair, but mine's from Turkey.
Things about Andrew Wilson, and then he acts like nobody should be talking like this, and says, "You see, this is orthodoxy," because somebody actually came and use a little amount of what Sam always uses against others against him. Because somebody for once in his life talked about him the way he talks about others all the time. But apparently that means this is the face of orthodoxy. Because Andrew Wilson talked like that to him, that means orthodoxy is bad. This is very funny. Because Sam Shamoun is a representative of Christianity according to himself, a representative of Catholicism according to himself. What does it say about Catholicism? What does it say about Christianity by his own standards? This is why nobody should listen to Sam Shamoun.
Look at Lenny face here. Why are you playing this? Is this really edifying for your audience, David? You don't believe in calling out people for horrible, terrible behavior when you've given them years to repent and they get worse every time, and then they're abusing people you know and abusing everyone around you, and you never call it out, dude? You never call it out? If so, I don't know what Bible you're reading. Put your focus on Christ instead on useless quarrels. Wasn't I trying to do that? Wasn't I minding my own business, doing my own thing, trying to focus on the things I'm interested in? Why are we doing this? 100% because of Sam. He doesn't let you leave him. He stalks and harasses you for the rest of your life. And then when that doesn't work, when you still ignore him, then he goes after everyone you know.
I want to commit, and I want to keep it at that. I don't want to talk about Sam Shamoun again after this. This should be the last.
Too
thing.
bad. This is part 1 of 1 million.
I don't want to talk about him again. The only person who is responsible for all of this is Sam Shamoun himself. He pushed it. He posted about David and about me for weeks. He made up all kinds of lies. He attacked and insulted, treated this like some soap opera, but a pretty messed up one, obviously. And now we're talking about him in response. I would not consider it worthy of anyone's time to do this, but over the last week I've found out how absolutely horrible Sam Shamoun is, and I think that this needs to be done. This is actually a good thing to do, because I think that guy needs to shut down. People need to stop listening to him altogether. People need to stop recommending that guy, because he is a horrible human being. A horrible human being who loves to abuse other humans, which is why calling him out and exposing him right here is, I think, a good thing to do.
It is. I didn't want to do it, but like, guys, I can't let him just keep abusing and attacking people forever. Like, even when I wasn't calling him out, it was always like, okay, people are calling him out. A bunch of people are. I mean, I called him out to his face for a long time. He never changed. He only got worse. But I was like, okay, other people.
As I said, even before, because 2014 I experienced, and I know David would also, advising Sam Shamoun, but he getting worse. I experienced that. I witnessed that.
People are calling him out. He blocks them. And so it's like, okay, you gotta deal with the problem. You gotta deal with the problem. Right now, AP, one of the big things that, because people have been sharing, sending me the clips of what Sam is saying. I haven't watched those live streams that are about us, but people have been sending me clips. One of the main responses he gives is, hey, we've always known that this guy was messed up, but we worked with him for years. So obviously we can't have a problem with him being messed up now. That's one of his main criticisms. These guys can't. No, these guys have said for years that I'm a great Bible teacher and I know the Bible really well, and they worked with me for years and they did like Islamicize with me and stuff. So they obviously didn't have a problem. No, we always had a problem with it. Right? I'm just going to go ahead and give my background here because I have kind of a different view, but this is kind of required for understanding why I stuck with Sam so long. Because if I didn't have this view, I wouldn't have stuck with this guy for. Regardless of the situation, like given his ability in apologetics and theology and stuff like this, I probably would have tried to help him, but I wouldn't have stayed with him nearly as long. I stayed with this guy for many, many years, and I'll explain why. All right, guys. So, if you go back to when I became a Christian, it did not take long after I became a Christian for me to like look at how I became a Christian, and I was thinking, I was like, gosh, if I hadn't been in that block at this time, and if I hadn't, I'll give you an example. So, you guys have heard of Randy? If you saw my testimony video, you heard of Randy. A lot of you guys heard of Randy, this guy I ran into. I ended up in the dorm with Randy because I was about to fight someone in a different dorm. There was a guy, total scumbag, named this
guys,
is his nickname. His name is
this
Duke,
already, right?
and he was just a total.
David Wood testimony. He already have life testimony and the same thing.
Beating my mom. I didn't care. People were like, family members, why didn't you stop? I was like, why? She's the one who decides to be with this guy. Who cares what he's doing, right? Keep in mind, it was like this even when I was like 16, 17. I was like 210, 215 pounds when I was 17. I could have stopped guys. Very easy to stop guys. I didn't. The only time I actually stopped someone from doing something, I was like 4 or 5. It's one of my early memories. But I remember I heard all this screaming and things breaking in the kitchen. So I wake up and I walk into the kitchen and my mom's got blood on her face. There's blood on the table. And for some reason, I remember a broken plate, and there was blood all over the broken plate. But she turned to me and she said, it's just ketchup. And I thought, you think I'm an idiot? You think I can't tell the difference between blood all over your face and ketchup? So she sent me back to bed. I walked back to bed, and the fighting stopped for that night. So that's the only time I actually like stopped someone from doing something on my mom.
Oh my goodness, that was horrible family, David. Oh my goodness, I cannot handle. Oh my goodness, no one can handle that here in the Philippines. I think. People surrounds me. The people that I know.
Anyway, you become a Christian later and you look back at the things you should have done. I take it as a given that people, boys, young men, and so on, men, have a moral obligation to protect women in general, especially protect your mothers, sisters, wives, and so on. So I always had to look back at that as something that was seriously screwed up about me. Then Sam punches his wife in the face and acts like I should just be fine with it and not have a problem because, well, she tugged on my beard. And I'm thinking, I mean, whatever, exactly what I said there. The guys would always blame my mom, but she did this. That's why I punched her in the face. And it's like, wait, if I'm just fine with this now, then what? Wouldn't that be saying it was fine when guys were doing that to my mom? Like, if that's justification for hitting. So anyway, I'm like, the fact that you don't see a problem with what you just did, that is seriously problem. Told him I didn't want to work with him anymore at that point.
Yeah. Whew, I cannot breathe. Because of what was happened. Just try to picture out the story of David. Not David in the Bible, but David Wood.
A while later, what? No,
I'm sorry. I just saw somebody in the chat basically make an excuse for how everybody makes mistakes. I'm sorry. If you think that somebody beating his wife is just we should leave it alone and not talk about it because everybody makes mistakes. If you think that is how you should treat somebody beating his wife, then I don't think you understand anything of the morals that you're dealing with. Please, if you're aware of somebody abusing his wife, and you think, oh yeah, I shouldn't be talking about this because everybody makes mistakes, you really need to change something about yourself. You should be talking about it. You should be exposing it. You should be going and alerting people or offering help. Somebody's being abused in that case.
I'm looking at comments here, Sam's fans and so on. David, Sam provided the court papers where his wife said that he didn't beat her before. So just to be clear, I'm not aware of him beating her before that. And he was only doing so out of self-defense. So self-defense that this woman who's half his size tried to pull on his beard.
Oh my gulay. Sam saying that he is he's the one who's doing self-defense instead of his wife. What the? And he just punched her inside the car. Goodness gracious, Lord.
Beard, and therefore he had to grab her by her hair and punch her in the face in front of the daughters. This guy's actually defending it because he's a fan of Sam Shamoun. Why can't you include that?
Poor Sam.
What, that he didn't beat her before? Dude, I don't think you understand the reasoning here. That was 10 years ago, guys. You ever heard me say a word about this? Anyone watching, you ever hear me say a word about this? Did I expose him for this? Why are we talking about this? Sam, the moment someone accused AP of doing something, Sam was all over it and telling me I need to be publicizing and condemning this.
Where are you?
Hey, why are you black, man?
Where are you? Where are you?
No,
You become black man. AP so funny. You become a black man. Sorry guys. You become a black man. Wait a minute. 30. Okay. Wait a minute, guys. So cool. Okay.
Not aware of him beating her before that. And he was only doing so out of self-defense. So self-defense that this woman who's half his size tried to pull on his beard, and therefore he had to grab her by her hair and punch her in the face in front of the daughters. This guy's actually defending it because he's a fan of Sam Shamoun. Why can't you...
See, look at that. Pull her hair and punch the face in front of the children. And why did Sam Shamoun, when Sam Shamoun saying about what happened before, why Sam Shamoun said that he loved his daughter, I think this is a psychological Sam Shamoun trying to brainwash his daughter. Don't you think so? That's my own observation. Compared to Sam Shamoun's story with David Wood, right? Pulling hair. Of course, David Wood will talk to the kids, right? And Sam Shamoun maybe just like, I love these kids because the kids knows everything. So if Sam Shamoun saying that I love these kids and the kids will shut up to say anything. But they, of course, yeah, 10 years ago, so I was there when Sam Shamoun doing that. I was there. I was there. I already know them. I already watched their video. That's why during that time, Sam Shamoun is not divorced yet when I know Sam Shamoun. If it is 10 years ago. Because I remember Sam Shamoun saying that, he going to the court and pray for my kids. I'm here now. I am not with them. During those times, So and then later on, Sam Shamoun said that pray for me because we were going to, to the court. If the kids is, I want to get my two kids to be with me, and I want the two girls to be with me, not to his, not to their mother, or he mentioned about something bad words to his ex-wife. So guys, it's been in the court, right? So why now who won the court? Of course the wife, because the two kids is with their mom. Why not on Sam Shamoun? If Sam Shamoun is a good father, if Sam Shamoun is a good father, why the two daughters is with her ex-wife? See, look at that. Of course, the judges knows what to judge.
Why can't you include that?
Poor Sam.
What, that he didn't beat her before?
See, look at that.
Dude, I don't think you understand the reasoning here. That was 10 years ago, guys. You ever heard me say a word about this? Anyone watching, you ever hear me say a word about this?
I know.
Did I expose him for this? Why are we talking about this? Sam, the moment someone accused AP of doing something, Sam was all over it and telling me I need to be publicizing and condemning this.
Hey, why are you black, man?
What?
Why
No,
you
my camera cuts out randomly for some reason.
Hey, why are you black? Why is you
Born
black?
this way. I was born
Why
this
is you
way.
black, son?
Black.
I'm going to have to restart the stupid thing.
Why is you black?
Another one of Sam's fans says, just check Sam's channel. He's now explaining himself. I just think we as Christians, yeah, guys, it doesn't matter what we show. Sam's always going to explain himself. That's the point. I just think, and he says, I just think we as Christians shouldn't air dirty laundry. I do too. That's what I think too. That's why I'm only doing it with the one person who demands that we do it. Sam demands that we do it of people he's attacking, but he also demands that the rule never be applied to him. So what did I say? Fine. If that's the rule, Sam, we'll air dirty laundry of you, me, and AP. How's that? Is that fair? Fair's fair, right? Guys, and think about this. Like, I don't understand like how his fans can even take stuff seriously. What's his rule? If he's mad at someone and he's attacking someone, you have to expose the person, humiliate the person. He will harass the person forever and expose him. Okay, Sam, so if you do something wrong, obviously we should jump on and expose it. No. The man has no concept. He has no concept of any rule. I've never seen him agree that a rule should be applied to him.
Oh, goodness.
Like seriously, he might say it like, "Oh yeah, you're right, man. You're right, man." It never, ever, ever leads to change. And you just saw AP
Yeah.
quoted me saying that to him 10 years ago. I've never seen you repent of anything. And this is a guy who constantly, I mean, endlessly attacks everyone. You're wrong. You're evil. You demon. You slut. You blah 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 blah. And no rules apply to this guy ever. And right now he's demanding that we expose. And what he really means is he's just going to attack everyone. Okay, fine. Then let's just get everything out there. Let's get everything out there, dude. So, but yes, AP.
Yes.
You were saying, I think you caught on that basically when I met Sam, I was thinking I was there for a reason. So you meet Sam and you say, wow, this guy's knowledge of the Bible and the Quran and arguments and so on. Or
So this is the time that I'm not agreeing with David Wood in the Bible. In Quran, I have doubt. Okay, in Quran, I have doubt. Because if Quran, Sam Shamoun is not Muslim, right? Sam Shamoun is Syrian or Syriac. AP, Apostate Prophet or AP, this one, is a Muslim. So to whom are you going to believe? How do we to explain how bad the Muslim is, or Islamic or Islamophobia, right? So I'm going to believe AP than Sam Shamoun, because AP is ex-Muslim and knows Muslims. Sam Shamoun only have this knowledge, but from the people. He just quoting Quran, that things that it's easy to research, to use, to contradict to the other statement, right? So the same thing as what David said, that Sam Shamoun is getting the Bible verse and then fight to the people. He's getting the Bible verse and use this Bible verse to justify himself. That's why he's mocked to the people. Sam Shamoun mocks to the people. The same thing as the, I think that's the same thing as what Sam Shamoun doing with the Quran. He just get the knowledge and then mock the Muslim. Get the knowledge from the Quran and then mock the Muslim. That's the same thing as he do with the Christians. He said that he's a Christian, then mock to the Christians. David Wood is a Christian, and AP is a Christian now, and yet he mocked. Maybe Sam Shamoun jealous because David Wood is the one who God used David Wood in order to AP to become a Christian. The same thing as Muslims with Nabil Karishi, the best friend of David Wood. Nabil become a Christian because of David Wood, and now this is AP, ex-Muslim, become a Christian, right? He is a Muslim and now become a Christian. Maybe, and then Sam Shamoun, what Sam Shamoun did? He never, never get a Muslim to believe like, you know, like you need to disciple like David Wood. He keep on accountable with AP. So maybe that's the reason why Sam Shamoun have jealous with David Wood. Oops.
Out of this world. This guy is this guy's on a completely different level. He's on a different level from everyone else. But he's extremely messed up. He's the most judgmental person you've ever met in your life. He attacks
Yeah.
everyone. The moment you disagree with him, he flips out.
Yes.
You can't
Agree.
correct him on anything.
Agree.
And so, but I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking, okay, this guy, whenever anyone criticizes him, he flips out. He loses his mind.
Really?
He's clearly got mental health problems.
Yes, I agree.
He
Sam
attacks,
Shamoun.
threatens everyone.
Agree.
and all I was thinking is-
experienced that.
I can deal with all of that. Like, I'm kind of made for dealing with that, right? Like, I grew up in a West Virginia trailer park, fun environment, but we're
Fun environment.
we're poor, people fighting all the time, hillbilly area, a lot of hillbillies.
It was poor.
End up in prison around inmates. Guess what? If you don't want to be fighting every day, you have to learn to deal with a bunch of people with a bunch of messed up backgrounds and so on.
Messed up background.
And so, just years of that, and then I meet Sam and I see all this, and I'm like, oh, all this stuff
So
that
no wonder
would drive
why
anyone else.
no wonder why David Wood able to handle Sam Shamoun, right? Because of David Wood's background in the prison when he was locked up. So he can handle Sam Shamoun. It's easy for him because he knows that kind of environment.
Else away from him very quickly. I can live with this stuff, and I just thought, so maybe I'm the guy who needs to stick with him throughout all this stuff that he's about to go through. It's gonna get worse and worse for him because of his behavior, but maybe I'm the guy who can put up with all this stuff, and I will stick with him.
But
And
you
eventually,
failed.
over time, if he has a couple of good friends around him, like me, and eventually Anthony and so on, my wife, maybe if he has a couple of good friends around him, maybe at some point he'll realize he's wrong and actually take some steps to improve and become better. Because if this guy ever reaches his full potential, he'd be unstoppable. So if I spend years of my life helping this guy and somehow he gets better and reaches his full potential, that is time well spent. I'm going to go ahead and say it now, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. If God had come to me in 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, whatever, if God had come to me back when I was thinking that I was there to help Sam, if God had come to me and said, David, I'm going to make you an offer. You can accept it or reject it. Here's the offer. I will help Sam Shamoun. I will make Sam Shamoun reach his full potential in using all of his gifts that I've given him to do nothing but glorify me and expose Islam. But I'm going to kill you right now, David. If God had made me that offer, David, I will help
God
Sam
make me.
use all of his gifts to do nothing but glorify me. But the cost is I'm going to kill you. I would have said, deal, right now, deal. And if he had said, hey, not even going to let you say goodbye to your family or anything else, you're just going to drop dead, I would have said, deal. That's how convinced I was that if this one guy can sort
so
of sacrifice
that
that
was-
horrible part of himself, or if some miracle
So that is the thoughts of David Wood when he met Sam Shamoun because of his character. So he thinks that if God, like that, it's not the same. It's not the same idea when Sam Shamoun said that if God telling me to divorce or to go back in time, that's different thing. Because David Wood talking about in the future, but about how to deal with Sam Shamoun. But Sam Shamoun is already finished the situation with his wife, and then yet he's saying that. Do you get the difference? Maybe other people said, no, Janet.
can happen, where he stops using his gifts to just endlessly abuse everyone around him, world-changing and more world-changing than anything I'm ever going to accomplish, and therefore, yep, I would do that. I would take that trade. I would have taken that trade. So, Sam punched his wife in the.
Not how I wish, how I wish when God give David Wood like AP during that time, not Sam Shamoun, but AP they just know after Sam Shamoun.
Face, and I separated from him for a little while. I explained everything to him. Eventually, we started working together again. Why? He always comes back. I'm a changed man now. I've been humbled. I'm different now. Everything's different. I'm better.
See, look at that. That's the way Sam Shamoun saying saying to David Wood, and yet it
And keep in mind, it's the same thing that guys use with their wives after they abuse them. No, I'm sorry. I was wrong. Hey, look, yeah. That's what happens. But guess what? You want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Hey, this guy says he's changed. He says he's been humbled. He says he's not like that anymore. So, okay. He has such amazing abilities. You give him a second chance. Then his behavior is terrible once again. And so you separate from him, and then he comes back. Guess what?
now
I'm better now.
now I think I hope that this is the last time that David Wood will stand firm to his word on this video, that he will never come back to work with Sam Shamoun. See, look at the same as God, right? With his relationship to Israel. So David Wood did not mad. I believe that David Wood not angry or mad with Sam Shamoun. I think this is the time that David Wood will stop to communicate with Sam Shamoun in order to Sam Shamoun to realize what he's doing. The same thing biblically, okay? Biblically, the principle in biblical principle, God becomes silent to the Israel because they are so hard-headed, like Sam Shamoun. They are so hard-headed. So God kept silent. How many years did God did not talk until the time that Jesus came? Right? So that's why they are so desperately Israel desperately trying to have a king. So when King David, anyway, so the same thing, right? The same thing. So David Wood, I think it's right to David Wood to keep silent. I know David Wood is not he have a kind heart, but he needs to stop in order to Sam Shamoun realized. Yeah, the same thing, right? The same thing in the Bible. God silent. God is being silent. How many years? See, I think 7 years. I'm not sure. If you know, please comment in the comment section.
Now I'm better. I'm changed. I'm a new man. And then you find out he's actually even worse. So I eventually realized that I'm not helping this dude because it was this cycle. As a matter of fact, it was his reasoning. It was his reasoning, and it was with the issue of the Canaanites, right? Like say, hey, why God say just wipe these Canaanites out, drive them off, wipe them out? Sam's explanation was God sent them prophets and then waited 400 years to judge, but they became worse. They became worse every single generation. They got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And he points out, so okay, if you're just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, God has a right to judge you. What did AP leave? What's wrong with you?
I just kicked myself out. I'm back.
Cooking the door. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So Sam's reasoning. The reason the Canaanites had to be judged was God gave them 400 years to repent, and they just kept getting worse. And I was thinking, well, Sam keeps getting worse every single year. His behavior gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, like
And
Israel
I'll tell you
become
the
worse
couple
and
of
worse
things.
and
The couple
worse.
of things that were kind of like, I don't even want to say final straw, because if he had somehow changed after that, just knowing my experience and how screwed up all the things I've done in my life are, I would have probably given him another chance. But I'll tell you what happened. One, there was when he was getting his divorce from his wife, and he started attacking her and airing all her dirty laundry all over the internet. And I told him, stop doing this, dude.
Oh my
I know you're
goodness.
enraged because she left you. And
Look at that. I just know that now. And now David Wood exposed Sam Shamoun's doing. And it says internet. I didn't say that. Yeah, because I just focus on David Wood. I just know Sam because of David Wood.
you have issues with people rejecting you. Stop attacking her. right? I said, because look, if you want to attack her, guess what? I know why you're attacking her. You're trying to trash her in the eyes of the Assyrian community to make her life miserable. That's what you're doing. And I said, as much as you want to do that, at least think about your daughters. Sam does love his daughters. To his credit, he does love his daughters. But I'm telling you, I'm like, dude, okay, your daughters live with their mother.
I wonder in what way, though.
What? Could be in a dirt bag. Your daughters live with their mother. They look up to their mother as their example. You already punched her in the face, and that's kind of the least of it. When you get to the way he would talk about her around the kids, it's really, really bad. It's like they have you as an example of what a man is supposed to do in a relationship. These are girls who are eventually going to grow up and have a relationship with guys. And trust me on this, my mom's dad was an abusive wife beater. Who did she always get as her boyfriends? That's what she understood growing up. This is a man. This is what a man is, right? So one, you already are screwing them up by showing them what an example of a man and woman relationship is supposed to be like. And you are the most abusive person ever. Not most physically abusive. They're definitely more physically abusive. But emotionally, psychologically abusive, I challenge you to find someone worse than Sam Shamoun. A worse husband than Sam Shamoun. If so, get as far away from that guy as possible. But
look at this. There are Sam Shamoun fans who are, no, this was disgusting, AP. Why did you say that? Because I made an allusion to
him saying it over and over again.
To Sam having lusting after his own children. Because I just made a mild joke, and I predicted this. That's the only reason why.
When you say it, they will understand it's evil. When you say it, they will understand it's evil.
To him. These are Sam's fans who are like, disgusting, AP. Are you guys aware? We just watched it. That Sam said out of nowhere, because I criticized him, that my father would beat my mother and rape me.
Okay.
Are you guys aware?
You already said that.
We just watched it. That Sam said out of nowhere, because I criticized him, that my father would do that. You people are hypocrites. Please stop trying to defend him. If you are defending him, you are probably morally questionable as well. I don't know. You shouldn't be making judgments about anybody else. The only person here who started judgments about others is Sam Shamoun. Now he is being judged, and now you guys are crying.
But Sam would never say anything so horrible.
Wallahi, Khalid Habib, my goal is to get your mother and piss on her and get the Shia to rape that whore, and then also sodomize you, you filthy dog.
Oh my goodness, I don't like that kind of
I was friends with Sam for years, and so just wanted to, and again, everyone is watching. Sam did so many things over the years that every last one of them, a normal, rational person could have said, I do not want to be anywhere near this guy. This guy is completely toxic. I was in a different position in that I actually believed I was there for a purpose, that I was there to help this guy get through all his issues and so on, and just be his friend throughout it, so that he didn't just end up some complete lunatic screaming at people in his kitchen and so on. I failed. And it actually like bothered me. It's like, wait a minute, I've kind of always been based on, I've kind of always thought in terms of God sort of arranged.
In respect to the comments, I'm sorry, I cannot see the the comments when I played the video. So you said I cannot read your name. You said welcome to Theory and his application. Who's doing that? Welcome to Chisholm Theory and his application. We are doing to Sam Shamoun's David Wood's video, but talking about Sam Shamoun. But welcome, and yeah, enjoy. Enjoy. Okay, I cannot see your comments this time. Oh, why I cannot just open?
Pushing people to talk to each other and things like that. And I just spent, almost 2 decades trying to help this guy. Didn't work out. What the heck is the point? And anyway, I got to the point, guys. I got to the point more recently.
David Wood
I think there is a point.
Abandon Sam Shamoun.
I think there is a point. I think I was there for a reason. I think it was important that I spent years trying to help this guy. And it wasn't just, I can put up with all the drama and stuff and still be a friend to this guy, and maybe this will help him out of it. I no longer think that was the point. It's more along the lines of this guy is horribly abusive to everyone around him, and he threatens them and intimidates them into keeping quiet about this stuff. And hey, I'm the guy who knows all this stuff about him, and I'm not scared of anything that he could do to me. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna expose you. Expose away, pal. Expose away. In other words, when you say,
see, look at that, how the way David, he's frustrated with Sam. I don't know if that's the correct word to say. He is irritable or frustrated the way how Sam Shamoun doing that to the people, So he just surrender. David would surrender to try to be try to make Sam Shamoun be good, but he become like worse and worse and worse.
Do this or else. Just by nature, I'm always on the side of the or else. I always favor the or else. Do this or else. I'm going with or else. Unless I think I'm not allowed to go with or else, which is what happened for most of my interactions with Sam. It's like, I don't think I'm supposed to expose this guy. I don't think so. Now we're in a different situation. So anyway, guys.
In case you want a little update, so Sam started the live stream called "Who's Crying Now,"
I
and
couldn't conceivably care less what he's talking about, but go ahead.
and the thing is, the stream is titled "Who's Crying Now," and he's talking about you, but then he's crying right now. He's crying right now as we speak. He's crying right now as we speak.
Guys?
Apparently this is his way of trying to gain sympathy now, because
That's what he does.
he's now under attack, and he already goes through such hardship and all that. Now he's crying for sympathy and crying to Mother Mary. I wonder what Mother Mary thinks about him calling everyone their mother whores. I really wonder what he thinks about that situation, what she thinks about that situation. Now he's suddenly playing the victim. It's so funny because for weeks he actually made people cry. He hurt people deeply. For weeks he made people that he thought he was defending cry, who contacted me and said, I don't know why he's doing this, and I don't want to talk further about this, although maybe I should. He made people cry because he was being a complete scumbag, a complete dirty scumbag.
The same thing
For
as
weeks
me.
he
I was
harassed
hurt.
me and others.
When Sam Shamoun's
For weeks
telling
he lied about me
something.
and about others. He loves to attack, he loves to pile on people, not in the way that the Al-Zuj piled on Muhammad. He loves to do these things, and now when he gets his response, he starts crying. What a disgusting excuse of a human being.
Yeah, beyond terrible. And by the way, you basically get three reactions from Sam. Most of the time, you criticize him over anything, he goes into attack mode. I will destroy you, I'll humiliate you, I'll expose you. Here's these things I picked up on. He uses his brain power, the same brain power that he uses to memorize verses and stuff like that. He uses it to like pick up on anything that he can attack you on your entire life. He builds up a mental database. Here's how I attack this person. And when this person ever criticizes me over anything, I'm going to expose you and attack you on this and this and this and that. That's how he uses his God-given abilities. That's what you get most of the time. When he can't win with the attacks, you will either get repentant Sam, or you'll get like repentant Sam, like, yeah, I know it's wrong, or victim Sam. You either get, yeah, I know I'm wrong, I'm screwed up, guys, I'm going to try harder, I'm going to get some help, which lasts for a little while and then goes away, and he never changes, and he always gets worse. Or you get victim Sam. Everyone's attacking me. I don't know why everyone's attacking me, guys. Serious. If you are so incredibly stupid, you don't understand. Like, all this guy does is heap abuse on everyone around him. He builds up all these enemies for years. Finally, someone says, you know what? You're not going after all my. You're just not, dude. I'm not. That's not something that's going to happen. You're not going to spend the rest of my life attacking everyone I work with because you have abandonment issues. You're not doing it, dude. And then, I'm a victim. I don't know why I'm going through this. It's because of my love for Mary's. What a work of art this guy is. So, guys, yeah, my view changed. Just recently. But if you go back several years, so just recently, like over the past couple weeks, like, okay, maybe I am here for a reason. I'm the one who's not scared of anything this dude does, and he can't stop attacking everyone around me. Like, is he stupid? But notice, if you go back to when I just was done with him a few years ago, if you go back to when I stopped interacting with him, I stopped doing shows with him.
Oh.
If you go back just a few years.
So no
Did I say a word?
So no wonder why maybe this year, or they went out to I don't know where is that gathering. JP Uncut was there, and who was that? And David Wood and many YouTuber, a big YouTuber were there, but only Sam Shamoun is not there. Wow. So maybe that's the time that what David Wood saying right now.
Anyway, did I say a word to any of you? Did I call him out? He said stuff about me the entire time. He's abandoning me because I'm a Catholic. Just making crap up.
Maybe
I didn't say a word. Why?
Yeah, maybe that's the time. Yeah, I watched that video of Sam Shamoun saying that I'm calling David Wood. What's that? He's playing the video and trying to find David Wood. And then when you saw David Wood, there is the there is the, I don't want to say the word that Sam Shamoun said. So maybe that's the time. Sam Shamoun didn't go with them because of what David said. Now,
Trying to destroy him. And I was always hoping, hey, maybe if he loses enough of his close relations, because he lost his wife, he's losing all his friends, all his real friends, and maybe he will take the hint and actually change.
Hi, MMA Paradise. Whose work? You are on your phone because you sent that twice. Thank you so much for being here. And Sam Shamoun is. Oh yeah, that's the YouTube that Charlie told me the PBD podcast, and Charlie said that it's so weird because Sam Shamoun is like so professional, so kind. Then why not Sam Shamoun doing that the same attitude when doing, when doing live streaming? So will you give me that link, MMA Paradise? Yeah, 4,000. What? For what's that? For 4,600 viewers. I shared where? Where did you share my? Where is the link? Where did you put? Oh, okay, 460. Oh my goodness, really? Almost half million? Where is the link? Where did you put community post? Whose community? Your community? Your community? I'm going there now. Wait a minute. Before I before I forgot. I'm going to have that to watch that. Where is your channel? MMA. MMA. In your channel. Oh, did you tag me? Okay, so oh my goodness, I'm sure I'll have new videos. So if you tag me, I should have notification. Let me check. Are you sure you tag me? Janet. Let me check. There is no notification. MMA. Oh my goodness, I saw Sam Shamoun's video. It seems like Lord forgive me, but it seems like I don't want to see Sam Shamoun's video. Sam Shamoun's face. Ay, Samun yan. I did subscribe. MMA. Ah, my goodness. Guys, I'm sorry. Gangster Paradise? Why is Gangster Paradise? Where are you? There is... it takes time to find... Oh, and also IP. IP was with David Wood during that time. I don't have notification, MMA. Will you just copy paste that and then please? Vocab Malone. Yeah, the search. Okay. I just want to go to your... I got it. Community. Where is your community? Live. Post, right? Posts. Oh, here we go. 23 hours ago. You didn't... Did you tag me? Or maybe the Layman Seminary. You tag the Layman Seminary. Oh, Sam Shamoun, my goodness. Yeah, you tagged me. Sam Shamoun is famous. That's also what Charlie told me, that Sam Shamoun is famous. Thank you so much. I got it. I'm sorry, guys. I need that to watch or listen later. And I'm going to... Thank you so much, MMA, for telling me about the PBD podcast. I heard that from Charlie today, and he just watched Sam Shamoun, and it seems like Sam Shamoun is weird because it seems like he is double double ganger. Sam Shamoun's like it's like something weird because compared to the to live streaming, compared to the someone interview him, it's different attitude, it's different behavior. So Sam Shamoun is have two faces, two faces, two kinds of behavior. So but anyway, let's thank you so much for that. Again, MMA. So let's go back to David Wood.
So still hoping that. So I didn't want to expose him for stuff.
Oh wait, he called Too Many Marys a whore too. Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Shocker, 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 shocker. So anyway,
I hope she goes after him. Yeah, that's good.
so guys, I was happy. I was totally fine. Leaving quietly. Just okay. Let God deal with him. I'm not going to say anything. I hope he repents, but I'm done trying. I'm done trying to help him. There's nothing I can do for this guy.
Yeah,
he does
we
not
can
accept correction.
understand you,
He
David
attacks
Wood.
anyone who tries to correct him.
We
Nothing
can
I can do there.
understand you.
So, how did he respond? Because I was fine. I was fine.
Oh, so maybe they not David Wood, Sam Shamoun on the PBD podcast trying to be humble so that he may mock David Wood, that David Wood is a liar. I'm not like that. See, this is my proven. See, look at that in PBD podcast. Watch that, guys. Watch that. Maybe Sam Shamoun will say that. Anyway.
I just went away. Yes, remember a couple days ago I talked about stalking, him being like complete stalker? He goes into stalker mode. So think, what happened? What did I do? I took down all our live streams that we did together. Because why? I didn't want to be associated with him. He's sitting there calling everyone whore. Okay, I don't want to be associated with it anymore. I took down our live streams. What did he do? He put them back up on his channel.
What?
You guys understand how relevant that is? If I say, okay, I have decided, after knowing you for all these years, I don't want to be associated with you anymore. I don't want people to think of David and Sam together. I don't want to think of us as a team anymore. I don't want to be associated with you. Therefore, I'm taking down the live streams we've done together. What's his response? I'll put them back up. You, David, you don't get to decide whether we're associated. You don't get to decide that sort of thing. That's not your decision to make.
Yeah.
I decide.
See, look at that. Oh my goodness. In Tagalog, we call that ang kapal ng mukha. Sam Shamoun is kapal ng mukha. Anyway, to the Filipinos watching this. Oh my goodness, that is Sam Shamoun. Oh my goodness. Did you understand what just David Wood said? I couldn't. Oh my goodness, Sam Shamoun. My goodness.
What is that? That's like stalker behavior, right? Everything, like in a relationship, can be a guy talking to a girl talking to a guy. Hey, I really want to be with you. No, I don't want to be. Well, too bad. You don't get to decide. I decide.
Yeah.
He doesn't give me the basic level of respect to say, I don't want to be associated with you anymore.
Yeah, right?
So I take everything down, he puts it back up. And then he would occasionally he would over time put up new.
I have people. What? People are telling David Wood lied. Proof is out. Yeah, people are telling David Wood lied. Yeah, that's why we need to, those people listening Sam. Right? And then also when they watch the video with the PBD podcast and said Sam is so nice. Hey, look at this video of David Wood. All of the mockery from Sam Shamoun is there. And kernelization. Oh, what word is that? Your name? Kernelization. It seems like a word. What is the meaning of kernelization? That is a name or a word? Anyway, I hope they all become friends again in Jesus' name. Amen. David Wood already done his work with Sam Shamoun, trying to be Sam Shamoun, that Sam Shamoun will be good, but it become worse. So David Wood surrender. David Wood surrender to get along with Sam Shamoun because Sam Shamoun never changed. He become worse. So David Wood will stop, working with Sam Shamoun. So he dropped the license that they are agreed upon, but Sam Shamoun said that I'm going to put it back. How he can do that? That is from David Wood. So David Wood is the one will do the same, will do that, will decide. So it's not, it's, yeah, David Wood's correct. Sam Shamoun did not respect him. Look at that. My goodness. Sam Shamoun is doing part 2 in PBD podcast. Trump watches the podcast. He might invite Sam one day. That's how PDB podcast is famous. Oh, really? Oh, and then what? Many people then Trump will watch the mockery of Sam Shamoun, that many people, there's a lot of people will tell Trump that Sam Shamoun is not good person. He is a high-temper person. This video of David Wood will prove it. So I don't think that will, I don't think, yeah, Trump will be watching, but, you know, when he was Sam Shamoun, then that is the time the algorithm will go to the channel where Trump watching, and then Trump will just say, will just watch, you know, the word of Sam Shamoun like a whore. President Trump's, if that is Trump, your president in America, very nice. He never, you know, I never heard President Trump, you know, saying bad words to the people, unless to the enemy. But it's not really bad words. It's just a light, you know, just fight with the leftist. Anyway, so compared to Jeffrey, Sam is good. Jeffrey EP is friend of Trump. Just saying. So let's see. But I don't think so. Maybe they can talk to Sam. That's my point. MMA Paradise. When Trump sees Sam Shamoun with the PBD podcast, you know, and might be more, you know, more to know about Sam, then that's the thing, that algorithm will come to the, you know, to the public, to the algorithm will go to Trump, and then, you know, let's see. I don't think so. Trump says nice thing about everyone in order to get them to do what he we are not in a politics here. Saying that doesn't mean Trump is friends with with Epstein. Oh, yeah. President Trump, I like President Trump, okay? US President Trump. I like him, especially his dance. His dance. And I like him. He have, you know, he is a firm man. He can decide what is best for the people, you know. No one can do that. So really, Trump is very nice to anyone, not because he just want what he you know, he can get what he wants. I think that's not. I think Trump is just being, you know, a role model as a American president. I Mason Jesus. You've been here, right? I hear jealous in your words, Janet. Sam Shamoun living rent-free in Mr. and Mrs. Layman. What does that mean? Layman? Who's Mr. and Mrs. Layman? Mason Jesus, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oops, let me pull that out again. I hear jealous in your words, Janet. Okay? Sam Shamoun living rent-free in... okay. It seems I got it, but no. No. Sam Shamoun don't want to debate the layman seminary. So, anyway, how... What? Houston. Oh, you We'll come back, Houston. Trump was one of the few people who were willing to give an on-the-record statement against... Oh. Oh, so maybe Sam Shamoun, Sam Shamoun wanted to go there so that it's easy for him to, to know what is justification of himself. You know what I mean? Like, because Sam Shamoun keep on justify to himself that he is correct. So if he's going to these people like President Trump and and Epstein, or any people, maybe they can some human will realize and understand the word justification. Justification is fair. Justification is fair, not self-justification, which is Sam Shamoun always doing that. He always justified
New
himself.
old live streams to the point where, David, weren't you working with Sam? You were just doing shows with him last year. Just heard that recently. You were just doing shows with him last year. No, he was posting old stuff last year to make it look like we still work together, because for some reason he cannot grant me the basic level of respect to say, okay, if you don't want to...
See, look at that. David is very frustrated this time with Sam Shamoun. So he opened up. It's last year. So I knew it. That's why when David Wood and IP and IP was there, JP Angat was there, Sam Shamoun was not there. They were in, I don't know where is the place. I just forgot. I'm sorry guys, I just forgot because I don't mind that. I didn't know that it will come up like this. So it just happened. That was last year that Sam Shamoun were not there. And during that time, Sam Shamoun, there is a person in that gathering make a live, and Sam Shamoun stalker during that time, and then he's trying to he got jealous. Sam Shamoun oh my god, there's a video there. Never mind. I'm just saying, guys.
To be associated with me, fine, that's your choice. You can't give me that basic level of respect. So he reposted the stuff I took down. Then he would start showing up to conferences. Where I was. And you just think, okay, well, if you're showing up to a conference and he's showing up to a conference, what's the problem? That's not, I would have zero problem with that. I wouldn't care even slightly. That's not what would happen. He shows up and he makes sure he's always in front of me, whichever direction I face. He moves around so that he's always not directly in front, not standing right in front of me, like 20 to 30 feet behind whoever I'm talking to. And he makes sure I'm right. He makes sure he's right there. Got to the point, I forget if this was Florida or Texas. I believe Texas. It was the apologetics conference. And
so
I'm out there standing with some guys, and Sam's walking around and stuff. And I said, watch what he does, guys. There's only one way into the auditorium when it's time for the next guy to speak. There's only one way in.
That's not the conference that I saw, because Sam Shamoun during that time, he's not there. So since David Wood said that Sam was there, but just step far away from David Wood, so I think that's not the conference that I saw before. But they were, David Wood and company, they were in the place that have gathering or conference, but Sam Shamoun were not there. And yeah, but wait a minute, I had oh really, you are Loser Woods, who lost to Muhammad. He made many people live Christian. No, Mason, you mad at David Wood? You are not fan of David Wood. So you are fan of Sam Shamoun team. Which one are you? He made many people live Christian. No, I think AP is the proven that David Wood, let the Muslim come into Christianity. MMA Paradise said, will Sam Shamoun leave his heretic doctrine one day and come learn layman seminary classes? Oh my goodness! I want that on there. I want that on air. How I really, really, really pray that. And I also prayed that Sam Shamoun and the layman seminary will debate about salvation. Formally debate. I don't want I don't want my the layman seminary, I don't want to go to Sam Shamoun's live streaming and and pretend that that if he talked to the Lemon Seminary, he think that he win the conversation, but it's not. It's not. Then Shamunian come to the Lemon Seminary. See, look, Lemon Seminary is lose the formal debate with Sam Shamoun. Sam Shamoun did not formally debate with the Lemon Seminary. What's this? Shamoun was a different person. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's why the Lemon Seminary said Sam Shamoun was weird. Because his character is different. He transformed. He just suddenly transformed into something. And then when Sam Shamoun go live and teaching like that, and also thinking about David Wood and AP, he transformed into another into another transformation. My goodness. Sam Shamoun was different person on wait. Sam Shamoun Sam Shamoun was a different person on PBD than he has been on his stream. That's I also said that earlier with this video that I'm making. I said that also, the same thing. Didn't call anyone or talk about, of course. Of course, because he is the guest. He need to be nice because the podcast is so popular, right? So he need to be nice and be, why he can do that there? Why he cannot do on his own channel? If Sam Shamoun can do that on his own channel, many people love him. Really. But me, I cannot agree with his doctrine, but I will love him because he will not mock. I really agree with you. 210%. Houston Euler. MMA Paradise said, I remember the 1 hour conversation between Layman and Sam. Sam gave a hard time. Maybe formal debate, it will test. Yeah, I really want that. It's not... I know my husband. And I already said that please behave, be humble. I don't want some Shamoun mocking you. That kind of reminder to my husband. So maybe that's the time my husband just, okay, go ahead. So maybe people, my husband just thinking about that. That in his mind, my warning, because he knows also how the way Sam is. So he don't want to be like PB, because if Sam make a bad word, say a bad word to Lemon Seminary, oh my goodness. The Lemon Seminary will just praying for Sam Shamoun to be humble. Okay, I remember okay, so on PBD, Sam portrayed his beef with George as a minor issue. What? No mention of cursing George. See, look at that. Yeah, right? Yeah, as I said, he need to be, be a gentleman there. MMA said, I want to see rematch between Layman versus Roberts. Yeah, but Roberts and Janice, I think, ran away from Layman Seminary. He don't want to debate. If I remember right. Yeah, he just want, I don't think if Robert black, he black Layman, black out, black out. I want to mention that to the Lemon Seminary MMA. And I want that too. I want Lemon Seminary to debate Sam in a formal debate, not informal. Mason said, Sam will destroy... only way to win if Janet... That's so funny. That's so funny. No. Layman Seminary will debate Sam Shamoun on salvation. On salvation. And that, I am sure that the truth is the winner. The truth is the winner. Because they were going to the Greek, Hebrew, and maybe the Layman Seminary will ended up teaching Sam Shamoun. I really want that. I really want that that the Layman Seminary will teach Sam Shamoun Greek and Hebrew and how to understand the Bible, so that he will be more on more have knowledge about salvation.
Into the auditorium. Sam is going to go and stand right beside that door so that I have to walk right past him. Of course, he did walk right by the door, so I had to walk. I had to see him as
See,
I'm
look at
walking in
that.
and so on. We would go to
They have already issued before David and Sam Shamoun past a year ago.
EPS and ETS, and again, guys, anyone can go to a conference, so I wouldn't have had any problem with him going to a conference. What would he actually do? I'd be standing there talking to someone. He would, again, be 20, 30 feet behind the person, but he would make sure he's standing behind the person right in my field of vision. And I would tell the person I'm standing with, I said, hey, Sam Shamoun's about 20 feet behind you. He's making sure that he's directly in my line of sight. Watch what happens. I'm going to circle around you and be facing the opposite direction. He will circle around the entire room just to be in front of me again. And he would do it every single time. So I walk around the person, face the other direction, then Sam would.
So, Sam Shamoun is obsessed with David Wood. Because he cannot go far, David Wood. Only David Wood is higher than Sam Shamoun in a way of, like communicating or friendship, or how the way to, to communicate their team. Like, David Wood is a smart person, and Sam Shamoun wanted always have attention from David Wood. Why is that? Why is Sam Shamoun doing that? It seems like obsession.
Would walk around and be right in front of me again. And then I would say, hey, watch how far he'll go with this. Let's go to the other side of the hotel where the bookstalls are. Let's go down there. 5 minutes later, he will be right in front of me again. Every single time it happened. Every single time.
But
This
that's
is massive
crazy.
stalker behavior, right? So he would follow me around.
Yeah.
So even before all this, what do I do? He's sending me messages, leaving me voice messages. I block him from my phone. What does he do? Start sending me emails. I block him from emails. Then he starts contacting me on social media, telling me stuff on social media. I block him from social media.
David Wood, Sam Shamoun said that you have emailed them. You always have emailed them. You are talking about last year, but Sam Shamoun's video just few days ago and said that you cannot stop working with him. That was Sam Shamoun said. You cannot. He decided for you. He decided for your life. Okay? Sam Shamoun said you cannot stop working with Sam Shamoun, with him. So, be firm. Dr. Wood, be firm. Let's see if this, what you said here. I know that you have a compassion heart. I already admire you on that. Even before 2013, like that, you are so humble heart. Every time you debate, you're so compassionate. And now, let's see, because you are steering, pissed off with Sam Shamoun right now. So, let's see. I hope that you are firm on that.
Media. I block him from social media. What does he do then? Start calling my wife. They're sending my wife messages. Hey, tell David, blah, blah, blah. Tell David, huh? Now, guess what? We're actually
Oh
going to
my
see the clip.
goodness!
Matter of fact, let's just go watch it.
After David, Sam Shamoun talked to David's wife in order to wanted to communicate with David Wood. And after David Wood, AP, because his wife, I think okay, his wife is block the phone number, and then now he's going to AP because Sam Shamoun cannot contact the wife anymore because the wife is block him. And now he's disturbing AP, and now he's trying to destroy AP's life. Is telling the drama. Goodness,
No.
Sam Shamoun.
So we watch now. So he starts contacting my wife. And so I pointed this out the other day. This guy has massive stalker issues, right? He actually addressed this in one of his live streams. Someone sent me the clip, but let's go ahead and talk about, because he actually defended, as he has repeatedly done, the stalking and saying this is just him being Christ-like. He's just being Christ-like when he follows me all over the place, and I block him from everything, and he sends messages to my wife to contact me. But here we go.
Wait.
David Wood thinks he's smart. Let me tell you what a dastardly Satan this.
Oh my god. Wait. I want to read this one. Oops. Where is it? Okay. Robert Sagenis has the movie on his channel that he was the producer, where he tricked Kate Mulgrew, Star Trek actress, really, into narrating a movie about the Earth being the center of the solar system. Are you sure? Maybe that's only for AI. Maybe he's making AI with he tricked Kate. Yeah, I think that's AI if doing that. According to layman philosophy, here we go. Sam Shamoun is saved. Doesn't matter what he does. He is eternally secure. Janet, you are wasting your time. He is saved according to your... I know! That's also my position. If Sam was a Baptist, because he was Syrian, right? So he became a Christian. Sam became a Christian. He became his church is Baptist, and then become like Calvinist, maybe MMA. How many times did did Sam Shamoun transform? Every time transform into Baptist, transform into Catholic, transform into Lordship, transform, Sam Shamoun is doing that. So this is my point, Mason Jesus. Sam Shamoun, just wait a few more weeks, okay? There will be, I'm not prophesying. This is my conclusion based on my observation to what happened to Sam Shamoun, okay? And then the revelation of David Wood, how Sam Shamoun so ew, okay? So ew of attitude, okay? So this is my observation. Maybe few weeks later, let's see. There will be a discipline from God to Sam Shamoun, because Sam Shamoun this grace or misbehaving as a Christian. He mocked Christians, and God do not allow that. God is waiting for Sam Shamoun to be realized using David Wood in order to be, to be a good guy. But David Wood here now already, surrendered Sam Shamoun. Surrender meaning he abandoned Sam Shamoun. David Wood abandoned Sam Shamoun because he cannot do anything. Sam Shamoun became worse and worse and worse, and David Wood failed. David Wood failed to let Sam Shamoun to be a good guy. There will be a discipline for that. So therefore, if you are God's children, you will be disciplined. And what's out in the future? Yeah, Sam Shamoun is on PBD podcast. Let's wait until then, when the PBD podcast interview David Wood. But I think that podcast will not make one person to fight, right? I believe that podcast is professional, but there will be a time that you will see that Sam Shamoun will be disciplined by God. One disciplined by God is the divorce. God disciplining Sam Shamoun for that case. The wife abandoned him. So what's going on with Sam Shamoun now? And David Wood abandoned Sam Shamoun. So what's going on with Sam Shamoun now? So he's going to the other people, and then the other people will be experienced in the future mocking again, like what he did for David Wood. It's just rotation. That will be until one day that Sam Shamoun will know one besides him. That's obvious. You can tell that because of that kind of attitude. But if Sam Shamoun will change his behavior, then God's discipline will be stopped. Because Sam Shamoun now being disciplined by God. You may not you, you may not see it, but inside of Sam Shamoun, as far as I notice him, the way he talk, the way he mock, he is frustrated because no one listening to him. No one listening to him. The one who will listen to Sam Shamoun is the same attitude that of the devil. Duh, obviously. No, it was not AI. Really? The movie was made years ago prior to when it could have been done by AI. It was actually so AI now. So so where is I'm going to go there, Sanjani's YouTube, and figure that out and find the movie, the title of the movie on the internet, and I'm going to observe that in my own eyes. Thank you so much, Houston Mueller, by sharing with that. And Mason, you don't know the full story. I never, of course, I just said God will discipline Sam Shamoun because through God will return it. Yeah, I agree. So that's why Sam Shamoun will transform. He will Sam Shamoun is disciplined by God of what's going on to his life. You do you think that Sam Shamoun is not disciplined by God right now? He did. God did. God disciplined Sam Shamoun because look, 10 years, from 10 years, he struggled with his daughter. You know? Because if you are not disciplined by God, you are in peaceful. You are happy. But if you are frustrated, saying bad things, that's disciplined by God. And you are now your wisdom is from Satan. I'm not cursing. It's not a curse when you said that your wisdom is of Satan, or or Sam Shamoun is under of Satan's under of Satan. It's not a curse. I'm saying the truth because of Sam Shamoun's word is not of God. You know that, right?
Spiritual bastard is. This is why you're a bastard. You're a son of Satan. That's why even the picture I have shows, get this bastard out of here. There you go, David. Stupid, dumb bastard. You even took that out of context. You stupid, dumb little bastard. No disrespect to bastards.
See,
Maybe
look
AP,
at
that
that.
effeminate Turkish.
Look at that, how angry Sam Shamoun is because David would ignore him. He Sam Shamoun took her when they were in Texas. Everywhere David go, he's there. So that's why he's so mad. He's so mad. See, look at that. How the way Sam Shamoun saying bad things.
Back, we'll come and lay hands on you. Go ahead, brother. So, what's your background, Augustine, besides your mother being a dirty whore?
Oh. So, Oh. DCC? Do you know Sam Shamoun? You don't know. So, you better not to comment. Or else, no, I'm not soft. I am a Christian. That's why I am like this. Christian is not soft. They are loving. Soft and loving is different things. Soft of what? Soft, what kind of soft? Soft like if someone will mock you, is that okay with you? What kind of soft is that? What kind of soft are you trying to tell me? I'm I'm not I'm not I'm not emotional. I'm not emotional. If you want to fight me, I can deal with you. I can deal with you biblically, okay? I can deal with you. Uh, what talk to him? Yeah, my husband, my my husband, my husband said talk to Sam, because my husband and Sam Shamoun talking to each other. But I don't want to talk to Sam because Sam is a man. I rather talk to my husband about Sam than Sam talk to me, unless we Sam and me have debate. That's different thing. Debate about salvation, because his salvation is according to work. You need to work in order, you need to continually working in order for you to know that you are saved. um so I'm not soft. My husband knows best. I'm not soft, really. My goodness, I'm not soft. Ask my husband. Ask my husband. He's going to tell you, I cannot win the debate with my wife. So I'm not soft, okay? You don't know me. Yeah, debate. David would drop a short video this morning about how to spot. Yeah, some counterfeit. Sam has been behaving on his channel as the obvious forgery. Yeah, maybe some not some Shimon. David Wood will start to expose his experience with Sam. On this video, that's my conclusion. You know, when not some Shimon, when David Wood start saying that he abandoned Sam, and at the last of this video, it Sam Shimon's words is become worse. So I think, and then also David Wood said that Sam Shimon will expose David Wood, and David Wood said that he need to expose himself so that Sam will not expose him. So in that case, my conclusion, like, oh no, David Wood will, will expose Sam Shamoun during that time with when they were in his family, when they were family friend, when they were kids, when they're kids, and also David Wood kids playing with them together. And you know what David Wood said? They just paid a vacation ticket for Sam Shamoun and his wife in order to get rest from them. Huh? What a strong word in that. See how the way, look at Sam Shamoun. So David would have a lot of help. He David would help to Sam Shamoun a lot, financially, materially. You know, David Wood bought a computer. Sam Shamoun don't have computer during the not don't have a good computer during that time. But David Wood bought a computer for him. And look at that, how Sam Shamoun responds to the kindness of David Wood. Why is that? Many people love David Wood. That's why his YouTube channel before almost 1 million. I think it was 800 something K before he dropped it down. I mean, he gave it to someone. The Acts 17 apologetics. You know? I'm going to watch that video. I think I did not watch that, but I'm going to watch that. You said I love David, AP, and Sam. We don't. You know, your statement make it clear why there is no but. You should have say but, not your but B-U-T, not B-U-T-T. But I love David Wood, but AP and Sam we don't. Because if you are doing that, it's like we don't. You mean I love David, AP and Sam we don't. I understand your statement, but it's so confusing. So you said, just let them talk, David, and David is already surrendered. David don't want to talk to Sam anymore. That's why I said earlier, I hope that David will firm on that so that Sam Shamoun will realize. Because if David would keep on doing that to Sam Shamoun, then Sam Shamoun will not learn. Let Sam Shamoun learn. You cannot learn if you keep on loving and then you get mad to for example, your kids, you get mad to, don't do that. You discipline, and then the kid, oh, okay. That kind of love is not good.
Besides your mother being a dear to her, what's your background? Because he's stupid and doesn't think.
Oh my
Because he's an idiot.
Oh my goodness, he's referring to David, okay? What Sam Shamoun said is referring to David. After he get many things from David's time, company, working together, relationship, then Sam Shamoun saying that to David? What the H?
His words are going to vindicate me because I was told that he said I'm stalking him.
Okay.
But he's the one who's too arrogant, too much of a narcissist, sociopath, son of Satan, to humble himself and
See,
seek.
look at that. So if you are not stalking him, why you are going to the place where David would go? So you don't want me to believe that David said about you, Sam? But there is many witness. The people who are with David during that time can say those things that you are stalker.
Correction. See how stupid he is? He doesn't catch that he's actually vindicating me. He's not embarrassing me. See how stupid the guy is? But he's so stupid of a fat bastard.
Yeah,
he doesn't see I'm going to use that against him.
he's not embarrassing because David Wood did not saying something about you. He just go away every time that you are in front of him, and then go to another place, and then suddenly you again in front of him. He did not embarrassing you. You are now pissed off because of what David done. He ignore you. He don't want you to be, he don't want you to shame people, to feel shame or embarrassed. David Wood don't want you to be embarrassed. So that's why he did that. And now you pissed off because David Wood is not not giving you attention. Sam, come on, Sam Shamoun. See, look at your feeling right now. God will discipline you right now. That will become worse and worse, Sam. Especially this time, David Wood is already done to you, abandoned you already. How many years you are with David? So you used to it already, but suddenly it's gone. That's so painful.
He's too stupid, brother. He's so stupid he thinks he's smart. But when the fat bastard, the demon, the tool of Satan tells you, I'm stalking.
What the kind of word is that, Sam? My goodness gracious. And look at David Wood, just calm, but the mind is just, trying to understand you maybe. Oh no. My phone.
Him. That's actually
Some
vindication saying.
frequently, Houston said, recent answer has stream scheduled in 4 hours. Title, Sam Shamoun accidentally confesses to abuse, stalking, harassment, and more. Really? Uh, Recent answer has stream scheduled in 4 hours titled Sam Shamoun accidentally confessed to abuse, stalking, harassment, and more. Really? So let's find out that. Some frequently attack someone after saying I was told without finding out whether this. Yeah, right? He is that's not good in the Bible. God said we don't need humor, humor, humor. Yeah, I think Sam is just full of assumption, assuming. I think I'm going to call Sam assuming Sam, or Sam assuming, or yeah, assuming Sam. Hi, assuming Sam. Like that. Anyway,
I'm the one reaching out to be Christ-like, to bring peace between us.
I'm the one who reaching out. Oh, David. He's trying to reaching you out, David. Why you ignore him?
But he's too much of a stupid fat bastard to see it. See why I said enough is enough?
Are you thinking this hilarious? He's a stupid fat bastard, disgusting. Everything he does is just garbage. Blah blah blah. But I keep reaching out to him because I'm trying to, bring reconciliation and extending
It's
an olive
so
branch.
wild, man. He describes you as a demon, as a tool of Satan, as a son of Satan. But on the other hand, he just wants to so badly get back together with you and be a team with you.
I know exactly why that is. We'll talk about that in a moment. But anyway, so guys, you see this here? Him going around to conferences and like standing right in front of me, and I turn around, he circles around so that he's right in front of me, and me blocking him from everything and contacting my wife, and I take down stuff with him because I don't want to be associated with him, and he puts it back up. That's him being Christ-like. That's him being Christ-like. Let me go and run a poll real quick. I'm going to run a poll real quick because we have Sam fans here. Let's see. We'll get a good assessment of what everyone thinks on this. So I'm talking about the situation right now, and I say, was Sam being a stalker or Christ-like? And so, was Sam being a stalker or Christ-like? Be interested in what people's reaction here. So guys, there's a poll.
I wouldn't be surprised if Sam Shamoun's fans will start asserting that being Christ-like is actually being a stalker, and that is actually very biblical. Stalking is very biblical.
Assuming. What is that? What are you talking? Assuming, well, Sam had a. Assuming. Okay? Full of assumption.
Yeah, so guys, I mean, just think about the situation here. I eventually am so repulsed with this guy's behavior and how he is impervious to any sort of correction, and how he treats and abuses everyone around him, that I decide I don't want to be associated with him anymore. What does he do? Like, follows me around. Doesn't matter how many things I block him from. He'll contact someone, contact my wife. I take things down, he puts them back up, and so on. Massive stalker behavior. Let's finish this. Go and finish this clip. See what's good.
The stupid fat cow? How did they enter the land?
If it was by the sword, then it wasn't by God's
No,
will.
it was by your mother being a Shia prostitute in Iran. Shut that up, you stupid bastard. What sword came on Constantine when he made it legal?
I think we're
Shut
back
up,
to just
you
random.
See, Sam Shamoun really don't want to apologize. Don't want, only to David Wood he can apologize. I'm sorry, I mistake like that. But to the other people, no. So this is the beginning, guys. This is the beginning that really God using David Wood in order to change Sam Shamoun to be a good man, right? But since it doesn't work, so God take out David Wood from Sam Shamoun's life, right? Because David Wood said that he abandoned Sam Shamoun. So that is the beginning that God will add more adversary to Sam Shamoun, like what God have done to Solomon. Solomon done a bad thing, but compared to Sam Shamoun say bad thing to the people, but Solomon done bad thing. Sam Shamoun done bad words to the people, right? So that's the same thing. Small sin, big sin is the same. So now David Wood abandoned Sam Shamoun. Let's see in a few weeks, like 1 or 2 weeks, what happened to Sam Shamoun. Yeah, it's go on to the PBD podcast. Let's see. And he thinks that the PBD podcast cannot see Sam Shamoun's doing live streaming. Of course, PBD will be subscribed on Shamounian and Sam Shamoun, and everything that Sam Shamoun's YouTube. Of course, he's going to know Sam Shamoun. Now, PBD podcast will know. Yeah, will know. Of course, they know Sam Shamoun, but they did not watch the video of Sam Shamoun, right? Because they know Sam Shamoun as a Muslim debater, or teaching about Quran, like that. But they did not watch. In my own opinion, I believe that they did not watch Sam Shamoun's video yet. So since now they interview Sam Shamoun, then later on, let's see. Or maybe they have already scheduled Sam Shumon to be interviewed, or in the podcast maybe months ago. In every, you need to be scheduled, right? So maybe 2 weeks to 1 month preparation, because of course many people will come to that podcast. So yeah, so they already know Sam Shamoun maybe a little bit about how bad Sam Shamoun's mouth is, but they just kept on continue the schedule because they need to know more personally Sam Shamoun, how he react. Seems Sam Shamoun during the PBD podcast today, he was so nice, right? So let's see. Now the PBD podcast will invite David Wood. David Wood, in order to testify about Muslims, because Muslims, and David would have many Muslims come into Christianity, and Sam Shamoun ruined that. Sam Shamoun maybe said that David Wood did not did not I saw earlier the comments that David Wood ruining lead the Christianity into Muslim. Maybe he heard that from Sam Shamoun. It's a very big opposite.
Sam,
Dumbass.
insults, let's see.
That makes sense.
Self-improvement. I'm gonna have the Shia debate your mother if you keep barking like a whore. Check your pie hole before I get your mother to mount your uncle again. Stupid little bastard. He's manifesting like his mother on the Shia
Oh my
mounter.
goodness.
Go ahead, yeah?
Oh,
Yeah, I think Radvan is confusing with his father. He used to beat the sound out of his...
wait. Yeah, I just noticed this. DCC, you said assuming. Well, Sam had a receipt. So what receipt? Good question. Yeah, what receipt? I'm sorry, I did not had an attention that earlier. That guy's uncle should sue Sam for that. Who's that guy? Oh no, my phone said it's 30 minutes reminder for for you to sleep. What time is it? Oh no, it's sleeping. I should be sleeping bed now. Sleeping bed. So okay, let's go more.
his mother after his father used to mount him. Because like I said, he's a Turk.
I would like to hear that again.
Is confusing with his father. He used to be manifesting like his mother when the Shia mounter. Go ahead, yeah? Yeah, I think Radvan is confusing with his father. He used to beat the snot out of his mother after his father used to mount him. Because like I said, he's a Turk at heart.
So
We're making this all about you.
so what Sam is saying here, it's so funny because people are like, why are you talking about this? Why are you attacking Sam?
What did you say? I really want to watch that video. That guy's uncle should sue Sam for that. What? The uncle of the caller who Sam said had abused. Oh, where is that? How did you know this? Houston, how did you know this? Where did you watch that? In the PBD podcast? That's interesting. I really want to watch that. But wait a minute. Let's go farther.
I mean, people apparently still haven't gotten it, but it's Sam who actually attacks us. And because I call him out right here in this clip, what Sam is doing is he's fantasizing that my father would beat my mother, and then
Why you keep on repeating that, AP? Why you keep on repeating that?
mount me and rape me or
Yeah,
molest me.
that's
This is the
3
kind of stuff
times
that Sam
already,
Shamoun
AP.
does. Apparently, this is completely acceptable to Sam Shamoun's fans.
It is absolutely,
this
and he
is
conditions them. He conditions them. This is how you
horrible
respond.
behavior.
Yeah, this is how you respond to people. You just heap insults and start talking about their mothers and fathers and all this stuff. Here we go.
Yeah.
A few
And
more
I'm supposed to be like, oh yeah, no, Sam is a good guy. Yeah, nothing.
And by the way, that little side note. I mean, hopefully it's not the situation now. Hopefully he gets the point. But he could say everything he's been saying about you for.
No. What you just played, I guess it was about AP, not. Yeah, it was about. Yeah, all what they are talking, what Sam Shamoun said is about AP. That Sam Shamoun, all what he said is about AP. Uh, yeah, yeah, you're right.
The past couple weeks, he could say everything he's saying about you, and walk up to you 2 weeks later and go, "Hey man, what's up? Hey, want to work on a video?"
I know.
There's no concept that his behavior should ever be a problem for anyone. And it doesn't matter.
After he made a public post about me and called me all kinds of things, he sent me a message, a voice message,
Did
and he was like,
I-
"Can you please clarify this, brother? Are you freaking kidding me, man? Shouldn't you have done that before you went all vile and started lying about me and attacking me in public?"
Watch the end of this. Anyway, I clicked on this because I know he was explaining that he's actually super Christ-like and not a stalker, or that he stalks because it's the Christ-like thing to do. But let's see if there's anything else in here.
He's not going to stoop to the level of Daniel Hakikachu because he's a Muslim at heart. Emails. I just hope the bastard is not stupid enough to talk. Let me tell you why, David, you're a stupid, fat bastard. You just confessed.
Look about
I
David.
was the one
Talk
reaching
about
out
David now.
to you through your wife in order to extend an olive branch.
In order to extend an olive branch, not because he abandoned me and I can't accept it, and even though he blocks me from everything, I still want to pursue him.
Guys,
Make peace.
guys, this one, what David said is really opposite. Okay, that is David doing to Sam Shamoun, and it seems like Sam Shamoun doing that to David Wood, but it's not. It is David Wood blocking Sam Shamoun. And then he started contact to his wife, and then his wife blocking Sam Shamoun again, and then later on it's AP. But it seems like Sam Shamoun blocking David Wood. Who's telling them the truth? See, look at that.
For the sake of Christ.
He wants to make peace for the sake. You demon, you whore, you slut. I'm trying to make peace for the sake of Christ.
What you called stalking is called trying to be Christ-like and forgive and seek reconciliation. But you just testified to the world.
See, look at that. David Wood wanted to forgive Sam Shamoun, but Sam Shamoun don't want to realize what he had done to David Wood. Why is that? What kind of attitude is that? What kind of, if I am going to mock this person, and later on, you need to repent. You need to say sorry to me. What is that? What? It seems like that. Sam Shamoun, it seems like that. He's doing bad things, and then yet that person he wanted to say sorry to him, to Sam Shamoun. That's so stupid. That's insane.
You're too arrogant. You're too much of a narcissistic, sociopathic scum, tool of Satan, to humble yourself.
See, look at
and seek
that. Humble yourself. Why he want humble? Why he want David to be humble? Why he want David to be humble? Humble of what? He is the one who following David. He is the one who will always come to the house of David. He is. If you just know the video, the reason being is Sam Shamoun maybe think that the video is not there already, but you can have in Rambo, David would have Rambo, and there's many media that that David would upload his video even before 2013 starting, especially 14, 15, 16 like that. Because that year become David Wood is the most popular during that time about Islam because of Nabil Qureshi. He become like popular during that time, and later on it is Sam Shamoun came. My goodness.
reconciliation. Good job, brother.
You see this? Let me go back, guys. This what
So Christ-
again,
Christ
guys.
is talking.
Again, 2 weeks from now, he'll be like, "Hey, want to work on something?"
Oh,
It's amazing.
2
Look
weeks
what it
from
says.
now.
And forgive.
That's my word. 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now. For me, it's 1 week and 1 or 2 weeks from now. You can see that God disciplines Sam Shamoun. God don't want to discipline His people because God is loving us, but because of our, my goodness, bad character like Sam Shamoun, God will publicly reveal Sam Shamoun's life.
And seek reconciliation. But you just testified to the world. You're too arrogant. You're
Arrogant.
too much of a narcissistic,
Narcissistic.
See,
sociopathic.
he's trying to everything. Sam Shamoun trying to twist everything. Even the Bible, he's trying to twist everything. Where is that pattern? Where did Sam Shamoun get that pattern? That's not in the Bible. Where did he learn that? That kind of pattern or method, what he is doing. Goodness gracious.
Pick
Sociopathic. Scum.
Tool of Satan.
Tool of Satan.
To humble yourself.
To humble
and
myself.
Seek reconciliation.
And seek reconciliation
Good job,
with who?
brother.
With
Good job.
Sam. And who am I supposed to reconcile with? Sam, who behaves like this. I don't want to be...
See? Look at that, right? Look at that. Did you just heard what David said to Sam? My goodness.
anywhere near it, he doesn't grant me the right to not be anywhere near it. Keep in mind, guys, that's all I insisted on. I didn't insist on exposing him. I didn't say anything. It was just, okay, I'm not associating with this guy anymore. That was the crime. That was the crime. And then he has to follow me around, and I'm not allowed to, guys, again, like.
Oh, so meaning a year ago, David said that he don't want to associate with Sam. So that's why he break down the license that, David Sam or David video, and then Sam Shamoun said, no, I will put it back. No, I will put it back. That's David's decision, and that's David's, oh my goodness, I will put it back. David Wood don't want to associate with Sam anymore, and yet Sam Shamoun said, no, I want to put it back. Huh? How in the world Sam Shamoun saying that? David Wood, there is no Sam David Wood anymore, Sam. There is no Sam and David Wood, or David Wood Sam. There is no more, because the David Wood, the Sam and David Wood don't want you to be associated with you. And yet you said that you're going to my goodness, you're going to put it back. David Wood don't want to associate you. How you can put it back?
This is the same mindset as someone, like, remember those cases where, like, in Pakistan, like, a dude would propose marriage to a woman or something like this? You say, no, you throw...
Wait, David Wood. DCC, you said, what denomination are you? Are you talking to me? If you're talking to me, please say Janet or at TLS, so that I know that you are talking to me, or maybe you just talking to Houston. Houston said, being repulsed by Sam's behavior is not a denominational issue. Yeah, see, don't associate. Yeah, David Wood don't want to associate Sam Shamoun. Hey, I am Metatron. Zionist people reject God's people. The spiritual people, because Zionist people reject God's people, the spiritual people, because they of the people of the flesh. Clarification, please. What are you doing? What are you saying? Zionist people reject God's people? Oh, okay. The Zionist people rejects God's people. The spiritual people, because they of the people of the flesh. I don't get it. I cannot get. Please, make clarification, please. Thank you. DCC, I don't know if you're a Filipino or what, because why you are doing that.
Acid in her face, and then you got these women who, like, are horribly burned with acid for the rest of their lives. Mm-hmm. He has the same mindset. You cannot abandon me. Those guys, good chance they have borderline personality disorder. They can't handle rejection, and they don't care what they destroy to punish the person who rejected them. They don't care. That's why these guys will go to prison. These guys will go to prison for years for throwing acid in a woman's face. But think about the mindset. You don't get to abandon me. And if you think you can just go on with your life and not pay attention to me, not be thinking about me, I'm going to do something to you that makes you think of me every day for the rest of your life, and I'm willing to go to prison for it. Just to teach you, you do not get to walk away from me without consequences. You will think about me for the rest of your life. What's Sam doing when he shows up?
Oh, goodness gracious. It's happening already, David. He's obsessed. Sam Shamoun obsessed with you.
He makes sure he's right in front of me. I don't get to ignore. What does he do when he constantly complains about me in his videos and sends all his dumb trolls over to say what a bad friend I am? He's making sure I never can just do what I want without paying attention to him. What's going on right now with him attacking AP?
Yeah,
what's going on?
Yeah.
I don't get.
Yeah, because Sam Shamoun cannot get you, David. So that's why Where is that comment came from? Scum, where are you at? Where are you? Where is that another comment? Only this one I can see. Uh, oh yeah. I can see it, yeah. I can see it now. I'm sorry. So, DCC said, watch the video with receipt by Sam if you want to know what's the real story about Sam and David. I know the story about Sam and David. Which one? DCC? Which video? I know already through online. Of course, I don't know them personally, duh. But based on the video, how they fight, how Sam and David get along before, and how recent, I think it's 2 years already that I noticed that Sam is not. I have a video already. This one that I said Sam Shamoun, why Sam Shamoun is not being with David now. David is not working with Sam. I have that video observing their relationship, Sam and David. And now I got it. My instinct feeling is correct. Even though I don't believe that instinct is biblical, but in human viewpoints. So anyway, let's go further.
Get to ignore him. Fine, dude. You want my attention? You really want my attention?
See, David, what
I'll
is
give you my
my
attention, dude.
now?
I could play audio messages of him to me, and it's just it's a big obsession. I got tired of it. He messages me about some random thing, or we message back and forth, and almost every single time, at some point he's like, and tell David, by the way. Every single time he's like, and tell David to stop being a loser, and tell David, and by the way, tell David, and David. He's obsessed with it.
See, like that. Maybe I remember. Maybe the word that obsessed and David is stuck in my mind when I watched this video few days ago. The other day, I should say, the other day. Yeah, because Sam Shamoun cannot message to David, cannot message the wife, so therefore he messaged AP, and then oh my goodness, guys, listen to what AP's testimony about Sam.
I know.
Calls you a tool of Satan.
And by the way, guys, we know exactly what this is. Hang on. We're gonna ask AI.
Wait,
We'll go ahead and ask
wait,
AI.
ask AI. Wait a minute. I saw a message from Chara. Chara. Why don't you talk about the PBD debate destroying the insanity of Islam? Okay. We are not talking. Oh, got it now. Okay. Sam Shamoun is a good person when it's talking about Islam with the interviewer, right? With the interviewer. But if he is going to do live streaming, then he mock people. Of course, he's going to respect of the other channel because that is not Sam's channel. That is a most popular podcast. Of course, Sam Shamoun trying to be behave. He is not teaching. He is, he is telling what he knows about Islam. Because the reason being, they choose Sam Shamoun because of the issue about the, oh my goodness, it's a politics, okay? About the Christianity and non-Christianity, or I may say Muslim or Islam, because there is I think, correct me if I'm wrong, in Mexico there is I think mayor or something like that, that they both devote a person to be on the throne as a mayor, or something in that position, in a political position, a Muslim, a Muslim or Islamic person. So therefore, of course, Trump will watch that in order to know how devastating Islam is. So Trump, if he's going to watch that, because it is PBD podcast, and know that how ew how ew the Islamic belief, so no wonder why Sam is there. But if Trump knows the behavior, the true character of Sam Shamoun, of course, Trump just want to have an idea, or PBD podcast who just wanted to have an idea about Islam. It's not really about Sam. Okay, about Sam Shamoun. It's not really about Sam Shamoun. They just want to have knowledge of Islam. What is this kind of Islam? It's not about Sam. After they got some information about Sam, I don't know if Sam will get into there, and that is after that, that is the beginning. Or maybe if there is a second chance to that Sam Shamoun will go back to PBD podcast, then Trump will know the behavior of Sam Shamoun, mocking people, even Christians. What do you think the US president will think? My goodness. Of course, the president will not allow that kind of thing. You are a woman of I am a Christian. I'm not a woman. I am not a woman of Islam. Are you and you are a woman of Islam. Wonder what your price is in heaven. Oh, what my price is in heaven? You said that I am a woman of Islam. No, I am a Christian. I am a child of God. Did you see my... You cannot see my name over there. It says I am a child of God. Oh, there is nothing indicated there. Wait a minute. Why I'm not singing my name? Where is it? Oh, there's nothing. My name is not there on the screen, and also the underneath there it says that I am a child of God. Not fair. But I am a Christian and I am a child of God. And you said, thank you so much that I make you laugh, DCC official. Cheetah. Sorry, cheetah. Sorry. Chitra. Cheetah is monkey. Okay. Chitra, you said you're a woman of Islam. What's your price in heaven? What's my price in heaven? What's my price in heaven? My price in heaven, Jesus will give me. So I don't know yet. Okay, I don't know. So Jesus will reveal that price for me. He maybe have a mansion, a house, a mansion that full of gold. The floor is gold, the wall is gold. So that's the price that Jesus will give me, my room, because Jesus said, I will prepare a room for you in heaven, right? And then that heaven have a gold floors and walls like that. So maybe that's my reward from Jesus when he come. Chitra, my goodness, you said demonic religion, praying on small, what's that, children? I'll pray for you. What is your... I said I am a child of God, so you don't need to pray for me. I have already God. God is my all. I don't need anything, only God. If you said be a strong woman, I am a strong woman because I have God. God is a strong. He is a mighty God. You have no prize in the afterlife besides being a. Oh no, I am not Islam. So that is the Islam reward for a woman if you are Islam, a Muslim. Oh my goodness, that's not good. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I pulled that out. I didn't know the last part word. Jesus is the truth. Jesus is the truth and the life. Jesus is the way. You are Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through Jesus. Okay? I am a Christian. I believe God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit, and I believe that the Spirit is the one who's working this time while Jesus Christ is being oppressed in heaven, waiting for the ministry of the Holy Spirit uh, to to work out the conviction of the Muslim and the Islam to become Christian. So therefore, Christianity should be go out like David would to, to evangelize, not mocking, to evangelize the Muslim or Islam. David would have many, uh, you know, David would have many Muslim convert into Christianity. Nobody here is Muslim. Yep, you're right. Oh, I really like Houston. Uh, I thank God that I have someone that on my side. So and and who are you? And who are you telling us that you know the Bible? Who am I? I am a Christian. That's why I'm telling you that you need to know your Bible. You need to study because I am a Bible teacher and the Lehman Seminary also a Bible teacher. So you need to listen to us, not Sam Shamoun, DCC official. Yes, the logo is on the stream twice. The logo is the stream twice. The logo. So I have this. I don't know, Houston. I mean, my name is already is there. Yeah. Okay. So let's go farther.
A nice little question here. Let me get it. We'll ask Grok. That's the only, I don't know if there may be better AIs or something like this.
Oh
All right,
yeah.
question for Grok.
Yeah, the on Bible. What I'm saying earlier is my name, my Janet of Shoma Jennings, and also the underneath of on StreamYard. It shows here, Janet of Shoma Jennings, and below that I have like I am a child of God. So if there is nothing there, so there's nothing there. But thank you so much for that, Houston, for letting me know. DCC, here we go again. DCC, cause he, who is the he? Are you referring to David Wood, AP, or Houston, or sorry, Houston, or Sam Shamoun? Which one? DCC official? Yes, because he is a hater of Sam. That's why he besides. Oh, you're referring to Houston. I thought you're referring to David Wood or something. Be nice, okay? Be nice, DCC. We are all Christians here, okay? We are not some Shimon's attitude. We love people because God loves you. You are created by our God. So whatever you are, okay? Whatever you are Muslims or whatever, or Jehovah Witness, or Iglesia ni Cristo, whatever you are, we love you.
Is there a psychological
Croc is lame. Croc's
disorder where, pay attention to the question, guys. I'll have it on the screen. I'll go and put this on the screen. Is there a psychological disorder where people drive
saying love to Sam Shamoun because God loved him is not a bias. It's not a bias. I don't like Sam Shamoun's attitude, and that is not a bias. But I love him because God made him. That's not a bias.
others away with their horrible behavior, but can't stand being alone, so they stalk the people they drive away.
Yeah, I that's really Sam Shamoun.
They're a disorder.
So okay, so guys, my phone is already said we love. What did you say? This is the official. Wait, before I'm saying what I want to say, we love Sam, and don't be biased. Well, love Sam and don't be biased. Yeah, I love Sam because God loved him, but I don't like his attitude. I did not say that the personhood of Sam as a human being. I don't hate that. I love that. The which I don't like Sam is his attitude. Attitude is not human being. It's a character. I love Sam as a person, the personhood, his being. I love Sam. That's why we are concerned about Sam. But many people love him, but he fall. The people that who loves him, he fall away. He don't want, but and yet he obsessed. I don't like Sam's attitude. Attitude is not a human being. Got that? I love Sam of his, again, I will keep repeating this so that you will understand. This is the official. I love Sam Shamoun, his being, his human being, because God made him. Okay? I love him. That's why I concern about him. That I pray that he will be transformed into a good person. Because I love him, because God loved him. I don't like Sam, his attitude. So again, attitude is not a human being. It's a character. No feeling. No feeling at all. I don't like that kind of Sam. The attitude. I don't like that. I hope you. So you judge now. Let God be judged. I know the Bible and I know how to judge. Okay? So you don't know the Bible because you judging me that I judge Sam Shamoun. You judge me that I judge Sam Shamoun, and you are judging also. That's a self-refuting. This is the official. You are a self-refute. You refute yourself. So you are judged now. Let God will be judged. See, you are judging me that I judge Sam Shamoun. Even though it's a question, but it's emphasizing that I judge Sam Shamoun. It's a biblical to say a principle from the Bible that you don't like the attitude. That's why Paul keep repeating love. I'm not judging you. You are judging right now. This statement, please know your words. You are judging. You are self-refuting. Oh, goodness. So anyway, guys, before we'll go, it's far more misunderstanding of Mr. DCC official. Okay. Houston said, the Bible has many verses telling Christians to judge the bad behavior of other Christians. Yes, because the disciple That's why Paul teaching that don't be like them. So when Paul said that don't be like them, for example on James, don't be like them because they are not of us. So is that judging to the person? It's judging to the person, right? So there is many verses that it seems like judging to the person, but it's not in a bad way. Just telling you not to be like them. So it's not a bad way. Okay. See, you are asking verses DCC official. Here. Thank you so much, Houston. You said 1 Corinthians 5:11, but now I'm writing to you not to associate with anyone who calls himself a Christian who is sexually immoral. So, uh, see, look at that. Or greedy, or idolatry, or verbally abusive. I like that caps lock. I like that caps lock. Thank you so much, Houston. See, now DCC. You will be see. You know CC in a Filipino word, meaning repentance. CC. You are feel, you feel awe to yourself, and you make CC, or you have a repentance. What is the connection of oh my goodness, Houston, I think this person cannot understand what is the connection of that. Read your comments. You read your comments about this, about judging. Because you said I'm judging you. DCC, you said that I'm judging you. Or I am judging. So that's why Houston telling you that it is in the Bible, and you are the one who asked a verse. And Houston just giving you a verse, and yet you said, what is the connection? What is the connection of that? And then you said, here your answer though. Hear your answers though. What does that mean? Anyway, before I become crazy here, Houston, thank you so much for being with me here. I really appreciate your time. I'm sorry for getting your time, but I really appreciate your time. And also, thank you so much, DC official. Even though you are so not nice to me, or you are not getting along with the video that I'm showing you, instead of helping me understand David Wood, AP, and Sam Shamoun, observing them, what we need to do, so that the viewers that we have right now can learn something. And yet, you are bugging me. You are not helping. How about the people that can watch this video in the future? They cannot learn something. You are disturbing that we are going to interact Sam Shamoun, David Wood, and AB, so that that the viewers will learn something about which is good and which is bad. Whom is the model to follow, and whom to the model into bad person. So which one we follow? This is the official. See you next time, okay? I hope next time you will be your comments will be different, that can view this, that there's a kid or children in the future. What's this? To differentiate who is the bad and who is the good between David Wood, EP, and Sam Shamoun. Just take care always. And okay, I appreciate that. Wheeler is humble enough to say that, right? We appreciate this, right? Thank you so much, DC official. See you next time. And also to you and the people before, who's that? Shamunum, the dog. What is that? So anyway, thank you so much for you. And I need to land the plane right now, and I don't want to have the turbulence. So, guys, thank you so much for being with me. And the plane is on the ground. God bless, guys. Bye.